Not even hopefully. God is in the room, okay? All right. So, welcome back to Not a Podcast, Almost a Podcast, because we hardly did. The reason why I say we hardly did because we hardly got mics and we hardly got a new camera. So, that's an investment in itself that I'm not willing to invest in right now, but I'm still going to do this shit. But welcome to the podcast, Not a Podcast. I'm with a good friend, my motherfucking dog, Des. Y'all seen Des in probably like one of my vlogs, but me and Des hang out quite a lot. Like, this is my dog. Like, we always go get drinks or just do chill shit or like talk on the phone and stuff like that. So we're supposed to plan this and be on a podcast together, but yeah, it just always I be having different shit going on. I be Virgoing, having my own thing going on. I know how I do, how I always say. So that's just that on that. But yes, today Des made it to the podcast couch. As Char would say, cover your ears because there's gonna be a lot of yelling and screaming in this bit. So Des made it to the podcast couch. How does it feel to be on a podcast couch?
I ain't never did a podcast before.
Turn it this way.
I ain't never did a podcast before, so it's like I'm gonna just hold it.
Okay.
I ain't never been on a podcast before, so it's a little different. But we're gonna see how this goes. You feel me? You won't even tell me the topic of what this is.
Yeah, because when you come on Not a Podcast, Almost a Podcast, you do not know if you're ever wanting to be on my show to talk with me. I tell people you do not know the topic beforehand, so you will not get time to think about what you're gonna say. You got to think about what you got to say once you're sitting on this couch, and that's just that on that. Like, because we're really just having a conversation. It's not like it's not planned. So only planned on my end, but it's not really planned answers. I don't have answers to my shit. I just write them down because I feel like it's a topic that we could talk about. So yes, okay. So the first question that I always ask on my podcast is, how are you currently feeling? Like, what's your vibe right now? Like, what's your energy? Wait.
I'm just gonna tell you. You know how I've been feeling, but I don't really say it out loud. You know, I used to be real depressed. I used to be real down a lot. Like my emotions be over the place. It still kind of is, but at the same time, like I'm really, really happy.
Oh, I love that.
So
that's
like,
good.
I'm not really too much. I'm a little stressed over little things like that, but it's like overall, like I'm really happy right now.
That's
like,
good. I'm happy to hear that you're happy.
You feel me?
Seriously, that's really good to be in a good space to be happy.
Yeah.
So where do you feel like this happiness is coming from? Like, where you at in this chapter of your life? I'm gonna answer it too, so don't be feeling all like, oh shit.
I would say, before I say this, your happiness shouldn't just come from a person. You should be happy with yourself too. But as me being happy with myself, you feel me, having a good career, I got a house and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on my shit. I also have found new love. You feel me? And it's like, it ain't like no cupcake type shit where you like in the beginning everything is good and then shit get a little shaky.
Like my life. We're gonna get into it.
See, but it's just like,
excuse me.
I don't know. It's like, I feel like a feeling that's just gonna stay there. Like, the spark is always gonna be there. I'm gonna always try to. And it ain't even just trying to just naturally happens, you feel me? Like, something that's just not forced. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never got X'd out. I got X'd out.
Okay, we're gonna get there. Okay, so boom. So you're in a good chapter of your life right now. In a good space. You're feeling great. We love that. I always tell people when you watch my podcast, Not a Podcast, get comfortable. You might be here for a while. I tell everybody that, and I forgot to say it, so I had to say it because I know y'all was gonna clock that. But yeah, get comfortable. You're gonna be here for a while. But yes, that's really good that you're in that chapter, in that space. I always tell people that, like, when we're going through life, you're always going through waves, different chapter. Like, this is your book, so like you got to make your book, and that's why I asked that question. That was a new question. It's always like, how are you feeling at this current moment? But like, now I'm gonna ask, like, where are you in this chapter? Because my last video I did a solo video by myself, which I was surprised, but I did a solo video by myself, and I just like, so how am I feeling? I feel completely different when I felt in my last episode. In the episode before that, I feel so different.
Well, it's always gonna be days where you feel different.
Yeah, like you just feel completely different. Yeah.
It'll be different feelings each day.
So how am I currently feeling right now? My mother freaking self. I feel good. Like I'm like, I'm like good, and then I'm like, I feel like I'm in a good space though. Like I feel like I'm in a good place with, like you said, career. Like far as like money, I want to say career, but like far as like money and stuff, and just vibing with myself. But then also I have my moments when I'm just like, yeah. But like I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel like I'm in a good vibe. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying life. I just came back from Vegas for my birthday, so like I'm really like I feel like I'm in a good space. Where am I in this chapter in my life? I really don't freaking know. Like I feel like it's just pending. I feel like this chapter right now is like trying to push me to a level, but I don't know what the level is yet. And I'm cool with not knowing. But whatever it is, I'm freaking with it. And wherever I'm gonna go, I guess we're pending, and I'm cool with that. But I feel like I'm in a good space. Like wherever we're going, wherever we're gonna land on the moon.
Okay. All right. Not the moon. Okay.
Wherever we're gonna land on the moon. All right. So it's so crazy though, because like you already talked about like love and like where you at in this phase. Like this episode is about fucking. Sorry, I gotta stop cursing. This episode is about love and relationships, and just like a mixture of things. But really, it's about relationships and love, because I love love, and I always said that my episode 3 was gonna be about love. I kind of shot an episode with my mom about love, but it just did not go as well because like the recording, a whole bunch of stuff was happening at the time. So this episode is going to be about love, because I love love. I love love. I tell everybody that I love love.
I love love. I love to be loved. I love to love.
Yeah, me too. That's why like really originally, like I always color code the videos that me and like whoever I'm recording with. I originally was going to say let's wear red, but I still have to add some red and pink in it because I love love, and that's what it stands for. Pink stands for like new love, or trying to get like someone to like come towards you, and red is like hot shit, like ugh, like, so that's why I still got some red in that. Okay. Like, and then white is for like rekindle, like after you have an argument with somebody, like purity, like calmness, like that's what white is for. So that's what I normally always do. I color code my videos, but this is a little bit of mixture because I'm sick right now, so I need some purity, some calmness, some good shit. And I still gotta have some love in my life because I just love love. But yeah, so this video is really about love and a mixture of those things. So the first freaking question on the list that you kind of already answered is, how's your dating life, and are you dating? That's like the main question. That was like the first question. So you kind of already just like jumped into it, so you might as well just get it popping, like clock it.
Yeah,
like
yeah, I'm in a relationship. It's like something, not like nothing temporary. You feel me? You know, people get into relationships and they don't think of the future and shit. They just think of the now.
Yeah,
I'm not the type. I think of now, but I'm more of like in the future. Like I'd like to plan
ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I get in a relationship and I commit to somebody that I know I'm gonna be committed to. Because I've only been in probably 3 relationships. So it's like each relationship, those relationships, I didn't feel like I was gonna be with that person in the
long
future.
term.
But it feels like with this, it just feels like wholesome.
Yeah.
It feels like in my
like
soul.
I'm gonna be in this.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel nothing forced. It feels natural. Like I'm naturally happy. I don't have to force myself to be happy. I don't have to sit here and lie and say I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I feel
good.
like I had to sit here and lie with other people that I'm actually happy. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't like arguing and shit. That's normal.
Yeah, like, it's like we can move past the shit.
Yeah. It's like that's not the reason. I wouldn't say that's the reason why I'm happy because we don't argue. I'm happy because it's like it's
organic. It's natural. Like it just feels good.
Feelings is mutual. Like I'm getting the attention I deserve. I'm getting everything that I deserve, and it's vice versa.
I love that. That's so cute. I love that. And then the dark clouds just go.
It ain't no dark cloud.
Like,
it ain't no dark cloud.
If you want to consider me as dating, I'm dating everyone. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No 305 shit. No 304 shit. But no, like, nah, I'm definitely dating. Am I dating? Ha. The question is, am I dating? Am I dating, or how's my dating going? Shitty. No, I'm just kidding. No, but how's my dating life? That's a shaky question because I'm a little complex.
It's still being written.
But yeah, I'm dating, I guess. Like, I'm single still. Like I said in my last video, I'm single. I'm mingling. I'm having quite a road because being single is very hard. It's very weird. I'm not a person that is often single. So this time in my life, like, I'm being forced to be single, and it's not even being forced to be single. I just know that I'm grown. I just turned 27, and I only had like 3-4 real relationships. I done dated people who had situationships, but like I don't had like real 3 or 4 real core relationships where I was just like, yeah, like I'm really in this shit. And like this time it's like from those relationships I took goods from them, took bads from them, and I'm like, now when I'm with somebody, these no, I'm not taking that. Okay, yeah, I can rock with that. Yeah, I can deal with that a little bit. No, like I'm not doing that. So I think that's why it's also a little harder for me to date, because it's like I'm weighing my options. Now I'm not just like, oh wow, oh yes, like yeah, like I'm just like,
you know what you deserve.
Who's your aunt?
Yeah.
Nah, not literally. But I'm really like, I'm weighing my options out, what I want, what I would want a person to be in my life. And I know that no one is perfect, but I just know what I want for myself now. And I know what my do's and don'ts, and what I would like to tolerate, what I would not like to tolerate. So I think that's why dating is a little hard for me. But dating is like, it's weird. It's a weird place out here. And yeah, to say I have like one true core person I'm dating right now. Anyways, next question.
Oh, yeah, next question.
That's ghetto. Yeah. I would never tell y'all that. But yeah, like it's cool though. It's cool out here. It's cool, I guess. Like, yeah. It's cool to go on dates and have fun and meet people. In the field. I'll be getting tired of people because I never liked nobody. So, but
she's a tough cookie, y'all.
That's definitely in this. So that's definitely it is talk about. So like being that we're both in our 20s, this is also like my podcast is also like informative. It's about us sharing our experiences and also giving people experiences to learn things from us as well. Because like people are going through some of the things that we're going through, just sometimes not really talked about. So being that we're both in our 20s, what happens like before you got in a relationship with your girlfriend? What has dating been like for you in your 20s?
That's a good I gotta
drink my tea.
Yeah, drink your tea because it's getting cold.
Yeah.
But all right, let's get to the nitty gritty. All right. So how was my dating life before I met my girlfriend?
Just in your 20s overall.
Shit, that's all it takes. What you mean? That's all it take, y'all. Like, mind you, I'm 25. I might be 26 in December. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and we might as well say in my 6 years, in these 6 years, I've been, besides, you know, current where I'm now, I've been in one relationship. You feel me? That situation. Should I? Nah.
Which one?
That situation. I just feel like
the last
situation. I would just say,
just keep it demure.
Hello. I just feel like people in the military are not what you think they are. That's all I'm gonna say.
I've heard. Trust me, I've heard. It's crazy out there.
They will take you.
It's crazy.
They will take you through some obstacles and very manipulative. But besides that, like me dating, because you know around here I was dating, you know, certain situations, whatever, you know, just getting out there, being outside. You feel me? We are still in our 20s, so we still going.
We're going through a journey of dating in ghetto.
Right, it is. And I met different flavors, and it's like
flavors is crazy.
For real though, you meet a lot of different flavors. You got country, you got up north, you got the people that think they're from up north. The people.
You better stop.
I'm just saying.
You better stop talking about that lady.
I'm just saying though. Not trying to. What's the word? Not trying to shame nobody. Not trying to.
Not shame.
Not trying to say you lying or not lying, whatever case may be. It's what's the word? What's the word? Allegedly.
Why you talk about that lady on this podcast?
Allegedly.
She might watch this.
Allegedly.
You being messy today.
I'm not being. I'm being real though. But it's like my dating. It was a roller coaster. I feel like people took me to heights and helped me learn how to love the person that I'm with now. And I don't regret nothing. I don't regret the people I dated. I don't even regret even my first love. I don't even regret that. Which at some point I did because of what she did to me. Right. But it's like I don't regret nothing because it wouldn't have made me who I am in this relationship now if I didn't go through what I went through. So.
That's so good. I keep saying that. Oh, that's so good. Is this Red Table Talk or is this not a podcast or a podcast?
I'm just being real. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I just advise people like things happen for a reason. People come in and out of your life for a reason. So don't regret decisions or actions that happen against you because it all happens for a reason. And it's not going to be shown in that moment.
Right.
But sooner or later, you're going to realize,
it's gonna come to the light.
Happened because
I needed this. I needed to get here. Yeah, it's always like that.
Everything is for a reason. You just gotta be woke enough and be,
or just pay attention enough to yourself.
To
like, learn yourself. Like, really sit down and reflect. Like, I do that a lot. I've been doing that since I was like,
some people don't reflect.
They don't reflect because also a lot of people don't see themselves. Yeah. So they don't really. But to be fair, like to be on a positive note, because I always try to make the podcast positive. Yeah. To be fair, the reason why a lot of people don't get a chance to see themselves because life is always lifing. Life, something is always happening. So people don't even get a time to sit down to reflect on themselves.
No.
And then based off like your environment and your upbringing, they don't even be held accountable sometimes. So they don't even have the time to even be real with themselves. But like real shit, like when people say take a look in the mirror and be real with yourself, be real with yourself. It hurts, but I promise you it's healing. Because if it doesn't hurt, it's not gonna heal you. Because you ain't been hurt. You ain't been through shit. Exactly. So it got to heal you. And I'm not saying it's a good thing to go through shit. Like, no, I'm never promoting that. But that's the order to get to the light. That's like, it got to rain. Grow. It got to rain sometimes. So
that's the only way you're going to grow.
Yeah, it got to rain sometimes. And it's like, since I've been a kid, I always reflect on myself. So like I'm not even going to make it seem like I was just always this perfect, like humble kind of person. No, but like, I've really been a person that's always been reflecting, really thinking about stuff, really take time. I am a Virgo, so we're very logical, kind of grounded people when we're not wanting to be grounded. Like we always, it's 4 different kind of Virgos. It's always 4 different. It's 4 different to every sign.
Yeah.
So it's like with me, I'm like logical, but then I'm also chaotic, and then I'm also like I'm gonna chill today. I don't want to do this today. I like to move at the rhythm of my beat. I tell everybody that. Like, however I am is what I want to be. And then I don't want nobody stopping me from that. And I just think that's a part of being a human being or just living your life. Like, if you're not moving at the rhythm of the beat, then who beat you gonna move at? Like, you should be moving at yours before anybody else.
You be trying to follow the people beats.
Yeah, so, like, with me, like, I feel like when people see me, they be like, oh, like, she doing this, but she was just like this. And I was. I'm gonna be like that tomorrow if I feel like it.
Right.
So... But I reflect a lot. Like, a lot of times I do stuff. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I got to apologize to people for the way I act. Or I got to apologize for I may have said something the wrong way that I should not have said. And I didn't mean it in that way. You have to be that way sometimes. It's okay to be that person to reflect on things. I might have to switch my position for myself. Not even for people, but for myself. And move a little different sometimes for myself. So it's okay to sit down and reflect on yourself and stuff. I wanted to just add that on there, even though it was like hella long-winded, but yeah. Like
sometimes you gotta.
But what has been like dating in my 20s? Ghetto as hell. Like I wasn't single all my 20s, so like I just got single in my mid 20s. So I really didn't I really didn't fucking know. So I got back out here. like I had a baby in my early 20s. I was with somebody that whole time, coming out my guess, teen years, because it's like 19, 18 is your teen years still. Yeah. Your late teens. And then I was with somebody then. In my early 20s, I was in a partnership. I was with somebody. Then after that, I got out of that and I was in a relationship again. So it was like a, like, I just hopped off the porch and I'm like, what the fuck is out here? This is ghetto. Like, yo. And I'm in my mid-20s now. But I guess everything happens for a reason because, like, I probably would have never did well in my early 20s being single. Like, I probably would have been, like, devastated. Like, I'm glad I learned a lot of the lessons I learned in my late teens, because I've been dating, true shit. I'm a Cancer rising. If you know about Cancer risings, a lot of us are always in relationships. Cancers are always in relationships. I don't give a fuck what they say. Let them say whatever they want to say. Yeah. Cancers are always in relationships, and they're always in long relationships, like long. And I'm a Cancer rising. It just happened to be a Venus Libra. Venus Libras are always in partnerships as well. Hate it. Like, so with me, it's like, I've been dating for a long time. I've been dating, like, my first ever boyfriend was like fucking 16. And then after that, I was single for a while, like mingling, situationships. And after that, a few years later, boom, I'm in a relationship again with someone. So I've always been dating. So now being in my late 20s, like, I'm like, I know what to kind of look out for. But also it changes because now the kid shit that you was looking out for, now you got to look out for it in a grown way because now it's new tricks and flips and shit out here. So now you got to pay attention to. And now we just... And now we're grown, so it's just, now you got to know what you want for yourself because you're almost in your 30s, almost in your 40s. So now you got to look at life differently than how you was looking at it before when you was younger and stuff. And then I also have a kid. So it's like, you got to look at things differently. And that's just how it's been in my 20s. Like, I hate dating. I say that. But then I like dating sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm like, I want to be in a relationship with somebody. And then sometimes I'm like, I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody because I got to find... I don't want to say that one and sound cliche, but I gotta find like that person that really dead ass fit me, and I just don't feel like I felt that person that fit me in like all areas, not all areas, but like in a frame. Like, I feel like I gotta find that person that fit me, and I don't feel like nobody fits me in that way. So it's just like, that's what makes me be like, I don't want to be in a relationship because it's like, I gotta deal with this ill. I want to throw up. Like, I don't want to deal with that ill. I don't have to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. And then, like, sometimes when I meet somebody, I'm like, okay, like, I can deal with this. I can rock with this. And then you do something, they blink wrong or they eat their food wrong. I'm like, you fucking disgusting. Get the fuck away from me. Like, I'm dealing with this. What was I thinking? So, dating is crazy. Like, I just feel like even just, like, I said this in my last video, so I'm not even going to even iterate it. It's just hard to make organic, real connections because people are so hooked on superficial shit. Like, it's no real organic connections, no real shit. Like, it's no real shit. So it'd be hard. Like, people just want to be so fucking, I don't want to say they want to be phony, but they just want to live by what they see instead of what they want to be or what they ideal of what they want it to be. Or a lot of people minds is fucked up about love, so they feel like they got to project it onto you because they done been through some bad shit. So everybody go through shit, and it's just, dating has just been like a roller coaster, and it's so fucking ghetto. Like, I'm just like, it'll get me out of this shit. This shit is like the fucking sinking. This is like the fucking Twilight. Like, get me the fuck out. Get me the fuck out. Get me out of here. Fuck. I'm tired of this shit. Like, seriously, it's like. And then they go to the next question. Do you feel like dating is hard, especially being a part of the LGBTQ? That's key. That's the T.
Let me put you on. I feel like...
You gonna put them on?
Yeah. Because I feel like everybody feels this what I'm about to say. I feel like... Let's
say that shit. Just say that. Don't be scared. Say that shit. Say that shit like it would just be me and you sitting right here.
Yeah. You know I'm cute and stuff. You feel me? I ain't holding shit back. But I feel like female relationships, it just be going too bad.
24 hours.
But,
half an hour.
But at the same time, when I say that, it's not. I don't put a timestamp on love. I don't put a timestamp on anything when it comes to feelings. Feelings happen naturally; they happen. But I feel like in certain situations, people be forcing shit.
They do.
Time. And I feel like females, they be forcing shit so quick because the vibe, as soon as they link, the vibe be so immaculate. It's like, damn, I want this person. I gotta be with this person. It's like, y'all, it's just.
Let it build up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Let it steam a little bit.
Let it you know what I'm saying? Let it build up. And then once you start to get to know that person, it's like, damn, like the first day, it's not the same from the 15th.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
Now I don't like your ass. That's what I'm going through right now.
Situations I was getting in where, like, the vibe is good the first week, and then we get to the second week, and it's like, damn,
who the fuck is you? Like,
why is she acting like a maniac? Like, what's wrong with her? Like, what they say, ho, you cool? Like,
is you cool, ho? Is you cool? Is you cool?
Like, so it's like, I that's why I'm so big on communication and so big on understanding and putting myself in somebody else's shoes. You feel me? Some people don't do that. They so stubborn and stuck in their ways, and some people so, you know what I'm saying? Like, communication in our generation is terrible.
It's
That's
my
why
God.
Relationships aren't really working.
Clock it.
So it's like,
clock it.
And with the LGBT community, our communication is very poor.
Clock it.
The vibes be so good. Fuck all that talking.
Yeah. We gonna rub.
We have to.
They wanna rub.
Right. Y'all be so ready, you know. Right. You gotta talk. You gotta have those hard conversations, because if you don't, you're never gonna know what's really real. And then when you do have that hard conversation, it's gonna be too late.
Right.
Because you didn't have it when you needed it. You kept pushing it off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel about love in our community.
I definitely agree.
The love is there. The love is pure and it's real, but sometimes it's misguided. Sometimes
I agree. I definitely agree. Yeah. I definitely agree. Like, for the amount of people I met, because if you guys don't know, I am bisexual. A lot of people probably don't know that. They probably do, probably don't. It doesn't really matter. But I definitely seen that. Like, when I first started dating, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these girls? Like, are y'all good? Like, and I kind of already knew that, like, females are crazy anyways. Like, I'm a girl. Like, I've been a girl my whole life. So I already know, like, we're fucking crazy. But also, what I would love to say is, though, like just to add on, I really do love, like, I love females' connections when they're good. Yeah. It's amazing. That's why, like, when I say, like, I was like, yeah, I see why men love women, because, like, we're really a vibe. Like, we're really, like, a vibe. So I'm like, okay, cool. But, like, definitely for sure, like, people are fucking crazy. Like, people don't like to take the time to have those hard conversations. When I did date my ex-girlfriend, we did have a lot of them hard conversations, and I think that's why me and her worked out the way we worked out, but didn't work out. But that was other things that we had to work on, and it was communication. It was, like, healing. We still had some healing to do from past relationships and stuff like that. And we did move pretty fast. So those are things that we had to work on, but we did have those hard conversations. And it helped me realize that, oh, nigga, it's possible to have, like, a good relationship and to have it, but you both have to be willing to do it. And that doesn't matter if you're a part of LGBTQ, if you're straight, it doesn't fucking matter. You gotta be willing to have those hard conversations, and y'all gotta be willing to both want that shit.
People be running, we be running from that shit.
We do.
Like, and it's
I'm
like,
a certified runner.
When she get real,
so I get it.
I used to run when she got real. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to.
Because you're a Sag. You're a Sag. I'm a Virgo. We're mutable signs. We automatically run.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's like I used to run from this shit. Like, it's too many fish out here. You think I'm finna argue with you? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like I don't look at it as arguments anymore. I look at it as you trying to communicate with me, and I'm about to communicate back with you. It's not an argument anymore. It's just trying to talk it out. I don't do all the arguing shit.
But you know what's crazy though? I say this to add to what you're saying. Everybody communicate different ways.
Yeah.
So you gotta sometimes communicate to a person at a level, at their level. Yeah. So you may be communicating one way, and you may be like, "Oh, this motherfucker trying to argue," but that's just the way she's trying to get what off she's chest, because she may feel like she's may been unheard so many times. So now she feel like she gotta be like this because she's always been unheard and overlooked, not realizing that you're willing to meet her at her level.
But then that goes back to me saying you gotta put yourself in the other person's shoes.
Mm-hmm. In both ways, so it definitely does.
It just goes back to that. You just gotta understand how, because people got trauma that they won't off the rip tell you what their trauma is. Like, and you just never know what their trauma is, and the way that they're acting, you may not understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be willing to, if you really want to be with that person, you really say you love that person, whatever.
You gotta be willing to step in the field and put those shoots on. You gotta be willing, but I'm not saying step in the field. I'm not saying step in the field and drain yourself and kill yourself.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like you fight for America.
Oh, like, don't do that.
You gotta be willing to really want that shit. Like I was just saying, like y'all both gotta want that shit.
Cause don't say you care, but then when shit get hard, you run. Cause then it's like, where's the caring at? Where, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say that you care, that you love this person if you're not willing to sit here and understand their trauma. I try to sit here and understand what makes her cry, what makes her laugh. I want to know that. I want to know what's your favorite color. I want to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, the little things are important, because once you get through the little things, the big shit, it's not even really going to phase you that much, because the little things, you took those little things, and it just come together into bigger things, and what the big thing is, if that makes sense. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
See, and that's why I be saying about, like, dating. Like, I gotta find that person that is, like I said, willing to get in the field with me.
Yeah.
And willing to, like, meet me where I'm at, because I'm not always perfect, and I know you're not always gonna be perfect.
No.
So meet me sometimes to be like, okay, like, you sad right now. You expressing yourself in this way. You might need a second.
Yeah.
But if you're wanting to, we're gonna talk about this.
Exactly.
Because I'm a talker, so duh. It's a podcast. Like, I'm a fucking talker, so it's like I'm willing to have those difficult conversations. But sometimes when shit get real, I gotta have a second, because I lose my mind. Like, I turn up. So don't meet me where I'm about to turn up, because it's not a good sign. Like,
once I get quiet and I'm telling you, like, you know, just give me a second. You still going on and on. You still pushing me. It's like you gonna take some shit out of me
that shit try to give you. Like,
I be telling people, like, you just gotta give me a second.
Yeah.
You keep pushing me. It's like you're gonna get what you're asking.
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's how I am.
A couple seconds. But at the same time, I be seeing all these posts saying, like, don't ever let your partner go to sleep, man. This and that.
I'm not mature enough.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I'm just kidding.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I was just gonna say I 50% believe that. You stupid. You stupid as hell.
Take your ass to sleep bad. I'm just kidding.
But
because I don't like going to sleep bad my damn self. So why would I want my partner to go to sleep bad?
Like,
I'd be hurt.
I 50% believe that though.
I'd be crying.
Because sometimes you do gotta sleep that shit off.
You do.
I 50% believe that, because not saying you. How can I say this? Like, I'm not saying you should let your partner go to sleep mad, but sometimes sleep really gonna resolve the whole thing. Y'all wake up the next day.
Your mind might be a little clearer. You might feel a little different. Your emotions might not be in the way. Now it's good to have a conversation. Right. Yeah. But I feel like it's levels to not letting a person go to sleep bad. They might be still mad, but you can still talk. I love you. You know, like, tomorrow will be a better day.
Yeah,
tomorrow will be a better day. You can do that. Like, don't just leave them like high and dry, like, this motherfucker mad. I ain't gonna say nothing. It doesn't matter. Like, I love you. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. I know today was a bad day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Right? You'll have a better day tomorrow. Right? You can say little things like that. Like, that, believe it or not, even though a person is mad, that shit mean a lot. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, don't use it as a manipulation tactic. Use it as you genuinely mean that shit. Because it really does mean a lot. Like, when people tell me stuff like that, I'd be mad, but like, duh, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Like,
but it's like, you
mad right now.
Like, we might be mad at each other right now, but at the end of the day, we still in this together. We still gonna communicate. We're gonna talk about this shit another time. It's like right now it's a little too heated where we just might need a little sleep. You know, might need to sleep this shit off. You feel me? That's why I say I 50% believe that you should not let your partner go to sleep mad.
Yeah, but I agree with that.
That's just my opinion. Some people think.
I agree.
If you don't
you hear me? I'm not mature enough. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah.
Take your ass to sleep, man. You need a Snicker? Because why is you so mad? You must be hungry. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Okay, let me stop. I'm toxic sometimes.
Hey. It be the truth, though. Shit.
Nah, I'm very... I joke like this. If I ever have to be treacherous to you, I promise you, it took everything in me not to be treacherous, and you just pulled it and pulled it and pulled it, and I had to just give you the. I just had to give you that because I tried everything in me just to be not that person, then I had to do it. So if I ever had to be treacherous, so if you ever had to clock me being just treacherous to you, I promise that's just not who I am as a person. Anybody I dated would tell you, they'd be like, no, like she really like
sweetheart.
She's really a great partner. But if you poke at me, I'm gonna give you everything that you want. Everything. Like
that means you put me on that motherfucking edge. And
yeah,
like now I gotta push your ass back. Yeah, you trying to push me out the motherfucking cliff.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. But yeah, dating is definitely weird. I already answered that. You answered that. Yeah. So the next question, since we're talking about that, like communication and all that, what is your love language? Do you know your 5? Do you know what they are?
Break it down.
Okay. So there's 5 love languages. Mm-hmm. There's quality time. There's acts of services. Words of affirmation. I think it's gift receiving, and I think I'm missing one.
Was it touch?
Oh yes, physical touch. There you go. That's the 5.
I don't know, 5. It's like 3 of them.
Put it in order, like your top to like your least.
My top, I guess I like to.
Quality time. Oh no, you like to you're acts of service kind of person. Like you like to do stuff for people.
Yeah, I like.
Oh, that's nice.
And not just with my partner, but just like in general, I just
so that's
love
your top.
To give.
You like to give. So acts of service kind of person. That's dope. I like that.
Quality time, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have that time. I don't even care where we at. We could be in a motherfucking car. I don't care.
That's cute. I like that.
And then it's the physical touch and stuff.
Physical touch, and then you got 2 more. Words for affirmations and gift receiving. So which order those were?
Affirmations, and then I don't really care about the gift.
You don't really care, so that's your last. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. Matter of fact,
rewind.
That words of affirmation. It's probably gonna be second. I'm not.
You're second. Okay.
Not gonna say I gotta have reinsurance, but the way that I'm set up, like the way God built me. Reassurance, I be needing that shit. I'm not gonna lie. Cause sometimes I be feeling like I don't know, it's just weird. Like sometimes she not like talking to me or anything. I just feel I don't know, out of place.
That goes into my next one that I'm about to tell you about. I'm about to teach you something else about something.
We can tap into that.
It's an attachment style. I'm about to clock you on that.
Okay.
After we finish the love languages. Somebody told me about the attachment styles who was a Virgo guy I was dating about a few months ago. I'm gonna teach you about that because he told me about it. I thought that shit was kind of cool. I was like, okay, cool. Okay. But so that was your order. Mm-hmm. My order is I like acts of services. I like when people give me acts of services. I don't like to give gifts. I just don't like to give gifts. I like to give. My ex-boyfriend I dated last. I gave him the first gift. Mm-hmm. He gave me money first. He like every time I used to see him, he used to give me money. He used to put money in your pocket. Like he'll go to date, he'll be like, here, put this in your pocket. Like little money, like I could just keep, like just lunch money, like whatever. It'll probably be like $40, $50. Like we'll go out, he'll put money in my pocket, like every time, like all the times I see him, he'll be like here, like easy here, like I don't know what the fuck you give me money for, like what the fuck. It was cute though. I was like okay, every time, like. Then after that, like anytime he like make money something, he like I'm about to cash out you something, just keep that or hold on to it. I was building that shit up so much. I shit had like $300 on my cash app. He told my son, "Why the fuck do you got $300?" I said, "That's all the money you sent me." He like, "Why have you been spending it?" I thought you would need it. like I'm a saver anyway, so I'm just like I didn't know if it was really my money. You just had to save it, right. So I saved it. Like, but he would always do that. And then after that, I gave him like a physical gift. Like he kept telling me stuff that he liked, and I just went and bought it from him. I was just like, here, like, you like this or whatever. And he was just like, oh, okay, like, thank you. Like, he was just like, nobody really does that for me. So, like, I'm a gift giver, but, like, I got to feel it in my heart that I really fuck with you like that to give you a gift. Like, I got to really be like, I'm going to buy you something. Like, yeah, like, I'm that kind of person. But I don't mind giving gifts. I do like giving gifts, though. But it's acts of services. I like when people go out their way and do things for me. Like, even just taking out the trash or, like, hey, like, I knew you had to write a to-do list. I wrote it for you. Like, I like stuff like that. Okay. Or I just went to the store and just went food shopping for the house, like, for you. I know, like, you needed to do that. I looked in your refrigerator and you didn't have time to do it, so I did it for you. Like, I like shit like that. Okay. I do like words of affirmation. I just like to flirt. I like to hear stuff. Like, just hear it. Like, let me hear you say it. Like, I love that shit. Like, love that shit. It's not even like more so like the reassurance, but like I guess it's like reassurance because like the guy that I was recently dating, I would always tell me he liked me and tell me I was pretty and stuff like that. And I'm like, I know. I just want to hear it. Like, yeah. So I do like words of affirmations. I do like receiving gifts. What was the other one? Physical touch, and then quality time is my last. Cause get the fuck out my face. I'm sorry. Really? I do not want to see you that much.
Man, I like to be on the.
That's why I can do.
Be in her fucking rib.
That's why I can. That's why I can do a long distance relationship because after a while you could be here for 2-3 days and I want you to go away for a little while. Call me on the phone. Let's talk. I'm a talker. Let's talk. Flirt. Get in my mind. I want you to know my mind. I want to know your mind.
You can't do that in person?
And they say it's really good to be with a person, but like I said, I'm always doing something. So I've been in relationships where I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that, but you here. I can't get it all done because you here.
Right.
Because you're going to want my attention. You're going to want me to do stuff for you. But I'm thinking about this other stuff right now. Yes, I care about you and I like you and I want to be under you and I'm happy that you're here and I'm happy you're our presence. But I want to go think about what I'm doing right there and try to act on this probably by tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you about it. But let me get my thoughts together first before I can talk about it. And like, even like I was in my last relationship when I started like getting focused on my stuff or whatever. I'm not saying he did anything wrong and I try to clock none of that. But because he is sad, so, right. You know. But
she has to show her comfort zone and shit.
But no shade towards him or nothing like that. I'm not trying to say he was on the weird shit, but I know that like sometimes I would get focused and really lock in and stuff like that. He would just be like, "Oh, like you've been doing that shit all day," like not like that, but like, "Come give me a little bit of love." And I'm like, "All right, I'm coming," but like, let me finish this real quick. And he didn't ever make it seem like he felt any type of way about it, but I know he missed me. He wanted me to be under him and stuff like that. And I have a tendency when I lock in something, I'm really passionate about something, I lock in. And I do that shit all day. And I think that if I'm distant, like not distant, but I have space from a person, they don't have time to worry about that because they're doing their own thing. So I'm not saying don't give me crazy space. Like when it's time for me that I'm really missing you, I want to see you, I want you to slide. Like I don't want you to be like, "Oh, I can't slide because of this." I don't want to hear none of that shit because now I haven't seen you in a week or two. Slide. It's time. I need to breathe you. And so I don't want to breathe you no more until I feel like you stink again. Like that's why I say I'm complex. Like I want to see you, but then I want to see you because I want to go on my own adventure and I want to experience my life and then come back to you and be like, "Yo, guess what I did?" "You did that?" "Yes." "Guess what I just learned?" "Guess what?" I like that. And I want that person to do the same for me. I want you to live and have your time and then come back to me and it's like, "Yo, let me tell you all about the shit that I just went through." I think that shit is so interesting. And then when y'all together, y'all kumbaya, y'all cuddle and stuff like that, y'all actually genuinely miss each other. And that's what I like. I like to actually genuinely miss my person and really be like, "I need you now." Like, I like to feel like that. I like you to get me to that point where I be like, "I need you now. Come on. Come on for this shit. Wear off." Like, that's how I am. Like,
come on for it. Wear off.
Yes. Like, I'm about the intensity. I have a Scorpio Mars. I'm about that intense shit. Like, I like intense relationships. I like intense connections. So everything I do has to be intense. Like, if I miss you now, I miss you. Like, that's just how it is. So that's why I don't like quality time that much. Like, I don't mind you being here, but just let me get my thoughts. Don't smother me. Like, let me get my thoughts together sometime. I got a lot in this shit. I swear. So, and I think that's why, like, I have a hard time with that shit because sometimes, like, I tell people that and they take it to the, like I said, they take it to the intense level. Like, I'm just not going to go see her because I don't want to tell her I miss her because she's going to be, like, probably turn me down. Now, sometimes I'm probably not going to say no. I'm like, "Come see me then. You miss me? Okay, come on." Or if I don't have nothing, or if I have something going on, I'm going to tell you, "I got something going on this day, but come see me the next day after or some shit, or tomorrow." Like, you know, I'm never going to just tell you no. Like, unless I have something going on. Like, I don't mind. Like, you just gotta ask. Don't be scared. Just because I'm saying that's what I want doesn't mean, like, at that moment I feel that way. If I haven't seen you in a fucking week, why wouldn't I want to see you?
Right.
Like, what the... Like, if I haven't seen you in 3 days, why wouldn't I want to see you? Like, duh. Like, if you tell me you miss me, I want to come see you. Okay, come on. It's not going to be like, you know what? No, I just seen you 3 days ago. I'm tired of seeing you. Like, who the fuck said that to someone that they like? Like, realistically, like,
people do that.
Some people are naturally loners, so I get that. So I get that, but like, if you like somebody, come on, you gonna want to see that person eventually. Yeah. Exactly. So that's why, like, I feel like I be telling guys about myself, and they just take it to the next level. And they be like, I didn't want to see nothing because you said you like this, and I'd be like, yeah, but I don't mean not be yourself, because I like you for you. So if you like that, I'm cool with that. That's not gonna make me be like, oh, he's like this, I don't like him. No, I'm gonna be like, okay, that's cute. That's how he is. Okay, come see me. Like, but if it becomes too much, that's when I have to be like, okay, no, fall back. But the attachment styles, do you know? Because the attachment styles, there's 4 different ones. There's secure attachment style. There's an anxious attachment style. There's a avoided / dismissive attachment style, and a disorganized attachment style. So, excuse me, I took the test a couple of months ago, and they said I have a secure attachment style. So any attachment style that's like dismissive, avoidant, I could date all of them because like I'm cool. Like I'm cool with myself. That's why I'm able to not be with a person every day. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm cool with being by myself. Okay, cool. Like, I don't mind. Like, even though I be in relationships and stuff like that, but I'm not like unless you cheat on me. Unless you cheat on me and I take your stupid ass back when I should never took your ass back, then I'm gonna be anxious. Like, then I'm gonna be anxious because obviously you just cheated on me. Because now I'm gonna think everything you're doing, you're gonna cheat on me. That's just normal. But like, if we're just dating and I feel like we have a good relationship, I'm not gonna be like, where you at, what you doing, who you with, da da da. I might ask like, oh, where you at? I ask anybody that. You call me on the phone, where you at? What you doing? Oh, okay. I don't really give a fuck that much. Like, I really don't. But I will actually, but I won't be clocking you. Like,
it's just
yeah, like it's just curious. It's not a big deal. Right. Like, do whatever you do. It's your life. It's your prerogative. Who am I supposed to? But now, if you break my trust and you do that, then obviously I'm gonna be an anxious person now because it's like you just broke my trust. Like now, I'm gonna feel like everything you do, breathe, shit, sleep, you taking a nap, you're cheating. Like, but naturally, I'm not like that. I don't just think someone is cheating on me. I don't think somebody just playing me. I don't think somebody just doing something like that. Like, now if you show questionable things, then I'm gonna start thinking that you're cheating on me and you're doing things that you're not doing. Because now I'm clocking you. Because I don't speak on everything that a person do. I clock you. I'll let you build a Rico. I promise you. I'm like that person. I'm gonna let you build until I lock your ass up. Like, so, but yeah, that's I have a secure attachment style. The obviously, like, you know, the anxious is like what I just said. An anxious attachment style is like, oh, like you need to be with them, like maybe like let me get some of the breakdown of them things. Okay. It's let me see without these little long things. And they do have guides. So like avoidant is like people who tends to have a positive self view and negative one of others. So like, you know, somebody may have like emotionally unavailable kind of person would be like a dismissive, avoiding. So like they'll like you, but like, you know, want to stray away from you type shit. Yeah, like they like to avoid their feelings type shit. And then disorganized is like both anxious and avoidant together. So like that's like a mixture of that. So it depends on their mood and their circumstance on why they feel the way they feel. So fearful, avoiding people do want intimacy and closeness, but on the other hand, experience trouble trusting and depending on others. And then secure, like I said, is like it's just like a person who could like I don't read it. Sorry. Oh, so emotionally closeness, honesty, tolerance, like just on the positive side, successful identity, like they fuck with themselves, like they could be with themselves even if their partner not there and stuff like that. So, but a lot of times, be that I have a secure attachment style, I date the other people. I could date all of them, and then I have a hard time because they avoid it, and I could date avoid it, but I'm secure. So why the fuck would I want to be with a person who would avoid it? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm secure.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm secure. Like, I feel like I don't like I would want to be under my partner, but I don't have to.
Yeah.
Like, I like my peace. Like I like to be at home, on my own.
Yeah.
Like, I like to be by myself sometimes. Some people they have to be under their partner 24/7. They have to be around them. Like that's how I ain't even gonna get that deep. But I know a person that's like that has to be around their partner 24/7. They don't trust their partner. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, how y'all not trust each other together? Like I can't do that. Like if I don't trust you, I can't be around you. And that's just not with my partner, with really anybody. Mm-hmm. Like it's hard to be around people that I don't trust because it's like, what's the point? Yeah. Because then I always gotta look at everything that you do, and that's draining. That's draining too much energy. That takes too much energy for me. That shit is draining as hell. That makes me overthink on a lot of shit, and I'm already an overthinker. And then I'm gonna overthink on that too. It's like,
bro, I have to get out of overthinking stuff. I only overthink when it has something to do with my money because I'm so serious about that. Like,
oh yeah, that's what I overthink over that motherfucking money.
That's the only time I overthink. But like, when I be in a situation when I feel like it starts to be complicated, or I gotta overthink, or if I feel fearful or worried, I be like, I gotta cut you off because I shouldn't have to be in a situation where I have to overthink, or I feel like, like what's going on right now? I'm not sure. Like, I really don't like stuff like that, and I will walk away based off just solely of feeling that way and not knowing how to move in a situation. I will cut you off. Like, I had to really tell the person I was talking to, like, I didn't know what to do, so I did nothing. I'm really big on that. Like, if I don't know what to do, I'm not making no moves. I'm staying still for a second, and so I can figure out what moves I need to make. And that's just how I am. Like, I try not to make moves just based off emotions. I'm finna jump out here and just do that. Now that's dumb as hell. Like, I'm finna sit back and see what move I really need to make and see how I feel about making this move before I just jump out there and just do it. Like, that's just how I am. So, but yeah, those are the 4 attachment styles. I think the guy that was a Virgo, I think he told me he had an anxious attachment style. It was so surprising to me in a way because like he was cool, but I didn't really see the anxiousness on him. But then like probably like a little bit because like he really wasn't big on like being expressive and like opening himself up to me. So that I guess that could be like the anxious style with him trying not to get so close to me and stuff. But yeah, I had to get rid of him anyways because I'm the what. I had to get rid of him because I didn't really like him. I liked that he took me on great dates, even if they were small dates. He took me to great places. I like that he could dress. He dressed really nice. I like that he had money. He spent that money. And he spoiled me to a certain extent. Not OD spoiled, but because it was like a few seconds. Not a few seconds, a few months. And I like that. That was it, I think. Oh my God. I think that was it. But he was a nice, kind person. I did like that. We didn't really argue. We didn't really raise our voice at each other. I never had to yell at him and scream at him and be like, what the fuck wrong with you? I never had to get ghetto with him. Like, he was very, like, chill, laid back. We talked about things. I was straight up with him. I didn't have to hold my tongue and feel like I was doing too much for speaking my mind and vice versa for him. That was cool. But it was just, like, a disconnect because, like, I don't want to say it because he might watch this. But I feel like it was a little disconnect because different cultures. I'll leave that there. Okay. He wasn't white, so y'all need to relax. But different cultures, like different cultures. So, but he was a great person. He was a Virgo like me, and it was fun. And he taught me about that, and I was like, that's dope. Like we used to have conversations about that. But like it definitely was a disconnect because, like I said, I like deep connections. I want to talk about deep stuff. Like I want to really get into it. Like I love that.
That's how I
like,
know.
Ooh, let's. Ooh. Yes, like, oh, like I know you. I'm close to you. I love that. Like,
that's how.
I love real deep conversations. Yes, like I love it. So if I can have real deep conversations with you, I love a deep conversation. I'm there. Oh my God, I love it like real bad. So, hold on. What? What? What?
Keep talking.
Okay, so that's how me and him didn't work out. And that was the 4 attachment styles. My next thing is, the next one is how, this is about to ask about your girlfriend, is how did y'all meet? But it has to be brief because, you know, we got like a whole other list. And you already kind of said what set her apart. But how did y'all meet, like briefly?
Basically, she was in a bad situation, and we started off as, friends, whatever, nothing more, just friends, whatever. And she was already in a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? And I was just being that person that was there supporting her, listen to her, giving her advice on the situation. And it turned from her not focused on the bad situation no more. It was more focused on our situation. That's when the feelings started growing. And I was, just doing what I could do to make her comfortable, make her feel better. And it just went to her catching feelings for me. And I was catching feelings for her. But it's crazy because when we first started being friends, I was like, I really want to be friends with you. Like, every time I try to be friends with females, they end up catching feelings. But
you did that.
I caught feelings.
Oh.
And it's like, damn. I don't know when they caught feelings. Like, what the fuck?
It's okay.
But then it was like, I was like, I'm not even mad because it's like,
it's worth it.
Yeah. It's like just taking her out of a bad situation and putting her in a better situation. I just, you know what I'm saying? It was somebody that I prayed for.
Oh, we love somebody who pray for somebody. I love that. Yeah. That's a vibe. I love that. Yeah. Self-consciously probably wasn't ready for him at that. Like, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't looking for that. I wasn't ready for that. I just told myself, you know what? I'm done with this. Not done, like, I'm not going to date no more, but, like, I'm going to chill. Like, I'm fucking with me right now. Like, I ain't even about to deal with this shit. Like, they're getting on my nerves real bad. Like, because prior to this, I was really fake liking people. Like, I really didn't like them. Like the Virgo guy, I fake liked him. I fake like people all the time. I said this before. I don't really be liking them. I kind of want to like them. I try to make myself like them, and I was fake liking them. So I didn't want to fake like people no more. I wanted to really like a person. So I'm like, I'm not gonna fake like it, and I'm not gonna put energy in it to make it seem like I like them. I'm gonna just chill. And then he just popped up, and I'm just like, fuck, like. And then we're both talking about taking it slow and not wanting to do that, and da-da-da. So I'm really just like conflicted. Like, do I like you? Do I not like you? Because when I like you, I'm in. And when I'm in, I'm in. So what are we going to do? Like, you really want that? Like, I don't want to be in a situation where I feel that way and I'm in and you not in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think that's what it goes.
Oh, she'll come together sooner or later. Girl, next case.
This one was it was me not ever being impressed by anyone. That's the next thing to talk about. And never really liking anyone. Me and Des have this conversation all the time off camera, and she's always like, bro, you're never impressed. And I kind of summed up why I'm never impressed, and I'm struggling to not be that person. Like, even like the guy I like that. Like, I really like a rough, manly kind of nigga that take care of himself and keep himself together, because people always ask me what's my type. I like a hood nigga. Okay, don't stop. But no, I like a hood nigga with benefits.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
So I like a nigga that is hood but got his life together. Yeah. Like, he got his shit together. Like, he not hood, just still in the hood. Like, he hood but he got his shit together. Like, or he's trying to get his shit together. Yeah. Like, I'm not at the beginning of getting his shit together. In the very middle of getting his shit together. Like, I like that. Like, I like that. Like, I just like people like that. Like, I got my shit together. I ain't finna go back. I ain't doing that. I don't got time for that. Like, I'm serious about this shit. Like, but to get like that, don't ever forget. Right. Like, I like stuff like that. Like, I like a real rough around the edges kind of, like, not personality wise, like look wise, rough kind of. I don't like no pretty shit over here. Like, I don't like pretty guys. Like, I'm pretty. I'm the pretty one. Why are you pretty? That's how I feel. Like, why are we both pretty? For what?
Ain't no wrong with that.
Is this battles of the pretties? Like, no, don't be pretty. Don't be pretty. Don't be pretty. God. Only pretty I like if I'm dating a girl. Like, if I'm dating a femme, yeah, okay, we both could be good, like, look good. Like, that makes sense. We're both girls. Like, but a guy, like, no, why are you pretty? Like, you're too pretty. Like, you want to go, like, why? Like,
I feel what you're saying.
Like, it has to be a level, like, he still want to keep himself nice together, but, like, he just has to look like,
have a rough edge.
Yeah, like, and I'm learning that I just like bad boys. I hate to say that. bad good boys. Like I hate that. It's horrible. It's horrible. Liking bad boys is so bad.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's horrible.
Bad boys can be good boys.
It's so bad. It's so bad. Because why do you even like that? That is so bad. Like grow up. Why are you like this? Disgusting. I hate it, and I'm learning that. Like I like bad boys, but like I said, he got his shit together. Like hood niggas with benefits. Got a good job, got things going for himself, taking care of his business, getting that money on legally, not illegally, because I don't got time for that jail shit, prison shit. Nobody got time for it. Like, I like that. So, and I think that's why me and the Virgo guy didn't work out. A great guy, though. But he didn't have a little bit of that, He ain't had that, for me. Like, yeah, he didn't have that, for me. Like, my son's father is not no hood nigga. But he got that like scrappy look, like rough, but he cute, like keep himself together, tattoos and stuff like that. Yeah, like I like that. And he real laid back, so you never know what he thinking and stuff like that. Very mysterious kind of guy. I like that. I like that vibe.
I can see that for you.
Yeah, I like that guy. I like a nigga that don't really talk a lot, don't really smile a lot, like, but he cool. But if he talk, that's a bonus, cause then he really cool. Like, I like that. What's classified as love for you? You will love this question since you're so in love right now.
So what's classified as love?
Yeah. Like, what's love to you? Like, what do you? Everybody have their own meaning of what love is to them.
Okay, all right. She's trying to get deep.
Oh Lord.
Love to me is you know, giving me that feeling in my soul. You had me thinking about you. You had me doing things that I don't usually do. Just the materialistic things, like you ain't never gotta buy anything for me. It's just you just showing that you thinking about me. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like speaking of the devil, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. It's just a different type of feeling. You feel me? You could say that you love me all day, but actually showing me and actually making me feel like it is like 3 different steps to it. You could say it, but it's like then you showing me, but then you could show me, but am I actually feeling it?
Right.
You feel me? Some people think they showing love and showing in their own way and thinking that they're showing love, and it don't actually be love. It just be, I don't know, something that's put together and fabricated just to manipulate your mind.
Yeah, some people do be manipulation with love,
but you know what I'm saying. And I can see through, I can see through some shit like that. But yeah, that's what I think love is to me. You actually making me feel it, like me actually in my soul and my gut. Like I'm going to sleep for you. I'm waking up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do nothing without putting you on my mind of the decision, any decision that I make. You feel me? And you doing the same thing. Like that's what I feel like love is. Like we living off of each other. Our vibrations is off of each other. Our vibes is off of each other. Like we could be 1,000 miles away, but if I'm hurting, you're hurt. You're feeling what I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Us being connected on a whole other level. You feel me? And this is without sex. So
I like that.
We get to the sex though, but that's without sex. Like a different type of intimacy that takes you on another level, another high, another feeling besides sex. Because people feel like sex is love. It's part of love, but it's not the biggest part of love. You could come to climax into intimacy. Mm-hmm. You can come to those terms without anything sexual happening. Mm-hmm. Like I can, you know what I'm saying? I can make a draws without even touching you for it. You know what I'm saying? This is just that type of connection that we got. So that's what I feel.
Yeah.
What do you feel is love? We need to know.
So I said this in my last video. I kind of spoke on like what my ideal or the kind of love that I long for. The kind of love that I long for is an unconventional, deep connection. So unconventional in a way of that there is no right or wrong on the way we love. and this is really a mental thing, and this is really like bonded. Like we're really bonded together, like naturally. It's not superficial, it's not fake. You love me for me, you love me for the way that I do things, you love me for the way I move. This is not just like a physical thing, this is like really like a soul thing. And it's not a soul, I'm not looking for a soul tie with a person. I'm really looking for someone who actually genuinely likes me. And I'm saying like me if I'm not even with you. Like we're not even together today. Right. Or we're not even in a relationship today. But you still love me for me. Well, that's what I mean by like when I said like if I go off into my adventure, and this is not going off for my adventure to 3 or 304. This is going to be my adventure to live my life, to experience, to live with my friends, to learn myself, to get to know myself. Maybe I need to grow without you for a second. And we still got that connection. You still love me, and we're still like, yo, like, we really here type shit. Like, this is it. This is for us. Like, that's love to me. Like, you really fuck with a person no matter what. Like, love is not selfish to me. Like, love is not, oh, like, I gotta have you, I gotta smother you, like, that's not love to me. Like, smothering me, not letting a person spread their wings and stuff like that, that's not love to me. Love is like, just, it's pure, it's calm, it's free, it's flowing, it's deep, it's mental. Yeah. It's, like you said, it's beyond, like, sex. And sex is definitely, like you said, a part of intimacy and just, you know, but it's beyond that. Like, it's really a deep connection. Like, I really like to know a person on its deepest level. Like, and I feel like I know a person when I know their shadow side, their dark side. Like, I like to know your dark side and not be scared to tell me your dark side and feel like I'm going to judge you if you're going to be shy. Like, that's how I love. I really love a person for them. Wholeheartedly. Like, literally wholeheartedly. And I would love the same for myself. And I think that's why I struggle so hard, because people are so superficial and they're just really worried about the image. Like, when I talk to people and I ask them deep questions. Like, I ask them real questions. I ain't gonna tell you the questions I ask, clock it. But, like, yeah, I can't use my sauce. But when I was talking to the guy that I met, when I started to get to know him and I actually found myself really interested in him, I wrote down questions for him that I wanted to know about him. And it was deep questions.
That's the same shit I did.
Like,
I put it in my notes. I'm like, can we talk tonight? Like, can we do 24?
Yeah, like, yeah.
It's corny, but
it's not. That's how you build a connection with a person. And it's deeper than just where you from, who's your mother, right. Where you from, like, what's your favorite color. It's really deep questions, like
uncomfortable questions.
Yes, you know, like to make them think about, like, and I feel like that's where I was at. Like, I was so interested in getting to know him. That I wrote down questions and I was like, I want to know this about him. Right. And I asked him, I think it was like 4 or 5 questions I wrote down, and they were like good questions. And he was like, "What the fuck?"
The same way, like,
and that's how I knew. Like, I was like, okay, like, I really want to get to know him. Like,
it'll just show once you asking those questions. It'll show your partner, like, damn, like, this person
actually interested. I need to have some questions next time I speak to them.
Like, actually trying to get to know them.
Yeah, like, it does.
It just like I said, different affirmations shows.
Yeah, it makes me be like, damn, I need to have some questions. I need to get to know them too, or like, wow, they really care about me and stuff like that. Like, but that's love to me. I don't know if I'm gonna find that, because like in this generation, everybody's fucking selfish. Most of the people are selfish, and like people are just so crazy. Like, I don't know, like. I just like, I don't know, I guess in a way, like, my mindset when it comes to love is I'm like kind of like a hippie. Like, I'm like free. I'm so free when it comes to like love. I'm so free when it comes to love. People would be like looking at me like, why? Ew, I would never. I'm like, why not? Listen, like, I'm looking for a lifeline partner. I'm looking for a lifelong partner. I'm not looking to just say I'm in a relationship.
People just be doing that shit to have fun, and then then they be wanting to fuck off and thinking like, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, y'all bring us out, okay, I'll just go on to the next person. Like, I don't want to be like that. Though. Like, I look at my relationship as in game. Like, I want something that, you know, I
don't look at every relationship as end game.
Not every relationship, but the current situation
that you and you like end game.
Once you find that person, it's gonna get like that. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't found your person yet. So it's like you haven't had no thought like that.
No.
You probably have.
No.
Never.
Never.
Never had like, this is the person that I want to have my wedding with. I want to have my vows with. I want to give, you know what I'm saying? I want them to give me a ring. I want to, not saying you would,
look at my face.
Her name tatted, you know what I'm saying?
I got.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, the reason why, because like I said, I'm like a fucking hippie. I feel like,
oh good shit.
Me too. I feel like everything just has to end one day, and I feel like sometimes people come to your life for a season, and I'm aware of that. Every time I'm in a relationship with somebody, or every time I'm interacting with somebody, I'm very aware of that. I'm not permissive. What's that word?
That's a big word.
Not promiscuous. The other one when you're not like when you're thinking negative all the time about it. I shouldn't even be saying it then. Yeah. Can't think of it right now. Can't say it right, so I'm not meant to say it. But I'm not like have negative thoughts on it. Like I'm not just jumping in a situation thinking negatively, like, oh, we're not gonna be together. No, but I'm very aware to know that you may be here for this chapter in my life for whatever reason. It might be here to help me. I might be here to help you. I might here to be help you to the next level. You might be helping me to get to the next level where I need to be when I'm in life. And that's just how I think about it. When every time I connect with somebody, I look at it as a journey. Like I don't look at it as like this is the end game for me. Like this is who I'm gonna be with. I would love that to be that way, but it might not be that. And that's okay for me. Like I'm okay with losing people. I'm okay with us not being together. I'm okay with you not being my friend no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm okay with shit like that. I'm okay for you to be here for a second if you need to be here for a second. Because I know that I'm a benefit from that second. So people always think that when they get their heart broken, they're not benefiting. You're benefiting. Like, and that's just how I am. Like I always look at something like, oh, this was for me. I needed that. Like it hurt, but I needed that. Or that was great. I wish it never end, but I needed that. You know what I mean? Because then the next person would be as great. I wouldn't be able to get to the next person. You clogging up the space. Move. That's how I be. That's how I be. That's really how I think. That's really how I think. And I think people hate that I think like that. So I don't be afraid to lose people. I'd be sad because like it's an ending, but I'd be like, God damn, you gotta get out of here. But like I am bad with endings because I never break up with people for real. I'm lying. I do be leaving people, but like I'm not good with endings because I stay until I really gotta end it. Like I stay until it fall apart. Yeah, like I stay until it fall apart. I keep coming back, keep dealing with the person until it fall apart. But then I know that like okay, like if I don't leave this alone, I won't get to where I need to be. I need to get to where I want to be. Like so, I'm always thinking about. With me, I'm always thinking about growing. I'm always thinking about getting to the next level. I'm always thinking about how to be better. I'm always thinking like that. So I would love to meet a person who is like that, who's always thinking like that too. I want to be better. I want to be greater. I want to be bigger. I want to be stronger. I like shit like that. Like I like guys like that. So,
some people.
I think about now. What should be you just think about now?
Some people think like they be so together and they're so perfect and think like
people look for perfection too. Huh? People look for perfection too, especially when it comes to dating. I be like, are y'all good?
Nothing's
like
gonna be perfect.
Like we gonna fuck up.
But people be thinking like they be all the way there, like they can't fuck up. Like you know what I'm saying? Like some people actually think that, and it's like they as soon as a mistake happens, it's the fucking end of the world. And you gotta think like mistakes are meant to happen. Like shit is meant to happen. Shit, I'm not saying cheating is meant to happen. That ain't meant to happen. But all other arguments, arguing about petty shit, we can argue about who the fuck lost the damn remote. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple shit like that is meant to happen. And people think like nothing like that's supposed to happen. Everything's supposed to be peaches and cream.
No,
that's why. And I feel like
relationships are hard.
Yeah,
people don't understand that.
You gotta work. Relationships are hard. You have to keep working. Once you get that person, that don't mean start working. You have to keep working to keep that person. That's where people in this generation get fucked up. They work to get the person. They always are hard to get the person. Then once they get the person, they think like, okay, I got the person. I don't gotta do shit no more. Right. I don't gotta keep putting forth the effort. I don't gotta keep. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where shit fails. That's why shit get miserable. The spark is gone. You arguing about dumb shit. It gets to the cheating because then. Once that person cheats on you, they looking for that spark again in another person. Yep. Another person is giving them that spark, and now you're mad.
Yeah.
But you stop trying.
Right.
Not saying cheating is right, but what else am I supposed to do? I'm gonna go look for that spark again because you're not trying to keep me no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel like cheating happens. Now some people just cheat because shit. They try to have their cake and eat it too.
Or they just don't got their mind right. It'd be more of like a personal thing.
You feel me? Or, you know, it could be some way deeper or something. You know what I'm saying? We don't get too deep. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I feel like cheating so far, people just don't know how to keep people.
Yeah.
But it's all
I don't like cheaters. I didn't cheat it before, but I don't like cheaters. And I never was like the person that just initially cheated. But if
that get back gonna be a motherfucker.
Yeah, I like to get my lick back. I try so hard not to get my lick back.
I'm gonna get my lick back.
I try so hard not to get my lick back.
Tread lightly because I'm gonna get my lick back. My lick gonna be so much harder. You gonna think, goddamn, God smacked the shit out of you. That's how hard it's so hard this shit gonna hit. You gonna think God just smacked your ass.
I'm crying.
I'm for real. I do not play. Like I was telling my coworker before. I was like, man, I swear to God, bro, like I can't. This situation, I cannot go through no more heartbreaks. Like I'm really in love with this person, and I cannot go through no more heartbreaks. Like I cannot. I refuse. Like I can't, cause I'm gonna crash out.
No, I was just about to say, don't crash out.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what's so crazy? I didn't add this on here, but I thought about this. So I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I'm just not willing to crash out over love anymore. I don't have that free share of things and stuff like that. And I just feel like if you don't see who I am as a person and I'm not worthy, you don't feel like you see my worthiness on my worth, then I'm not crashing out over you. Man. Because it's just like, who the fuck are you? If you don't even have the courtesy not even to just really respect and appreciate me, you don't even respect and appreciate your fucking self. So why the fuck would I crash out over you and you don't give a fuck about yourself? Like, that's just kind of how I look at it. And I think that's when like some of my matureness came from, because I really don't give a fuck when it comes to that sense. I might tell you about yourself and tell you, hey, I promise you that get back a motherfucker. I really might I might tell you that. And I promise you whatever you do is gonna come back to you. I'm gonna tell that to you. Because I like, if you hurt me, I'm like an eye for eye. I'm gonna speak that shit into your life. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, if you hurt me, but I'm not just the type of person that just wish bad on a person or speak stuff into the person. I would love for you to prosper, but I'm just letting you know that since you did me like that, the wheel is always turning and it's gonna come back. I promise. So if you think that you're good right now, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. Respectfully. That's the type of shit I be on. And I tell people, I promise you, you happy, you kiki and now, you think you got away, you think you did your thing, now. You think you did your big one, I'm gonna show you this big one. And it's gonna come back. And two, you right your wrongs. Cause me, like, I'm Christian, I don't know what you believe in, I believe in God and stuff like that, but I know God is a forgiving God. So until you right your wrongs, then you forgave it. But if not, then you reap what you sow. And that's just literally how I think. Like, and that's just how I move. Like, I'll be like, you reap what you sow. So if I say it's going to come back and it's going to go around, you reap what you motherfucking sow. Like, that's just how I am. But, so that's why I don't really be feeling like crashing out, because I'd be like, oh, you're going to be humbled anyway. So it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm going to watch it too. And that's just like yeah. I might not even watch it, but I just know. Like, I know. Especially when you get to writing me months and trying to follow months later, trying to follow me. Oh, you again. Like, yeah. What? Now you need my help?
I just feel like I would crash out.
You need my help?
I'm just putting a different type of energy into this. Like, this is type where it's like,
I get it though.
I haven't lived in a long time, so it's like
I definitely get it.
Like, yeah, it's like that's why I won't crash out.
I tell people all the time, don't play with love. A motherfucker will kill your ass over love. I'm not even playing. Like, no, I'm not saying you gonna
get killed on that.
I'm not saying you gonna kill, but I'm just saying the reason why I don't like cheating or talking to other people's girlfriends, boyfriends, because people really take your life for that shit. Like, people really take that shit serious. Like, I'm not saying I don't take that serious either, but like, people really lose their mind over love. So that's why I don't play with love. Like, if you really like somebody, like them. If you don't like them, leave their ass alone because you don't know where they mind at. People go crazy over love, bro. Like, people go crazy over love, like, for real. Like, I'm not saying it's okay, but when it comes to love, for real, love, really, like, whatever, it's real. Don't play games with these people because it's real out here. Like, people be wilding out, and that's why I stepped right out the way. Once I found out you doing something foul behind your girlfriend back or you dealing with someone, I'd be like, this be my foot. I'll be good. Call it what you want. A pussy, soft, whatever. I'll be like, I'm going. I'm going. I ain't got no time for this. There's too many people out here single. I don't have time for that. Like, I don't have time because you ain't finna be sitting up here beefing with me because your man wanted to cheat and I didn't know and all this. I don't have time. Once I find out, I'm done. You got one time for me to find out. I'm done. What? I don't have time for this. Like, that's why the recent situation happened to me. I thought it was about, and I was like, my chest was gonna hurt. If it was about this one, I was like, I was hurt. I was ready. If it was about, I was ready to go to war. If it was about,
that's how it be though.
I was on that plane like,
yeah.
If it was about,
If it
was about him, I was going.
I'm telling you.
I was going to air her out. But it wasn't, so I was like, but I understood where she came from though. So I wasn't really like tripping. I was just like, girl, I'm not even about to feed into this because, girl, I don't even,
who is arguing with the wrong person?
It ain't even.
You need to argue with.
I get why you even, but it ain't even like, nobody don't even really care about this. I'm thinking about shorty, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody don't even, who? So I was like, God loves me.
Oh, huh? I said, you didn't even really care that much.
About you. I just felt that my man cheated on me. I'm sorry. That's how it been. Lying.
Like, been looking at you like, okay.
They'd have been like, girl.
Okay.
He ain't even my man. But yeah, two things you learned about yourself in a relationship. And we almost done. We got a few more.
I've learned that my patience is so much better.
Oh, people don't think I have patience. Can you believe it?
We're not gonna answer that question.
Why not? After you answer your question, you can answer it. I don't care. Clock it.
What's another thing I learned? I feel beautiful.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, y'all. That was
like, let me specify that. I always thought I looked good. Yeah. But she just makes me feel like somebody.
Like you her. Like she make you feel like I'm her. Yes.
She makes me feel like I'm somebody. You feel me? Like makes me feel important. Like makes me feel like
that's what that one guy told me.
Fucking nigga, you feel
I know that's motherfucking right. Yeah. That one guy told me that. I didn't quite believe him. But you told me to believe it.
Oh my God.
You told me to believe it.
Yes.
I don't know how.
Yes. Some people can't admit that.
I don't feel that way.
I said that before. We ain't gonna go in this.
You told me that though.
We're not gonna go in this.
Well, you was like, yeah, he probably meant it. I was like, how?
Some people can't admit that. You know?
Never really.
I'm admitting this shit on motherfucking camera right now.
Oh, not a podcast. Almost a podcast?
Yep.
Stop.
That this girl is making me feel like somebody. And I haven't felt like somebody in a long time.
We getting exclusives.
The tea.
So 2 things that I have learned about myself being in a relationship, past tense. If I don't like it now, I ain't gonna like it later. If I don't want to deal with it, I ain't gonna deal with it. That's literally like
that's
forever. Like that's really just it. Like, don't try to make yourself like it. Like I said, don't fake like people. If you don't really like them, don't make yourself like them. Stop doing shit to just do shit. I'm saying that to myself because I really do shit just to do shit. Like, I be bored. I be wanting to entertain. I love to flirt. I love to talk. I love good conversation. Stop doing shit just to do shit. That's the 2 things I learned. So I have this thing where, like I said, I've always been in a relationship and stuff like that. I spoke on this a little bit on my last video. People feel like, people low-key have a problem with me, like, in partnerships. They like that I like to be in love and I like that I like to be in relationships. Isn't that weird?
They like They like that you like that?
They don't like that I like it.
They don't like that you like to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Why?
I have no idea.
Nothing's wrong with that. Love.
I think maybe because like I said, I fake like people, so they automatically think I really like them because they're not fucking me. So that's the problem. So I'm talking shit. Yeah, I'm being messy. So they think that I automatically. I didn't realize. I think what they think. I think what they think is that because I say I like somebody, it has to be on like, oh my god, I like them on like a deep connection. But I could just like you without having to like you. Yeah. And then I don't like them anymore. And then when I don't like them anymore and I move on, they're like, oh, so you should just stay by yourself because you didn't really like them. No, bitch, I liked them a little bit. Thought I liked them. Thought I was going to fuck with them. And now move on. You showed me that I don't like you anymore. What is the issue? I don't understand the issue with that. There's like, no issue with I don't understand the issue with me being single and wanting to date and be in a partnership and want a relationship eventually. What the fuck is the problem?
People used to people faking the funk and faking their feelings. So you're the type that you like somebody, you're gonna show that you like them, you're gonna tell them. But once you don't like that person,
I'm going.
It ain't no faking. No,
it ain't no point.
Most people, they like that person, but
we'll stick around.
They'll stick around.
Just settle it.
So not even just that, but they don't want to hurt that other person's feelings.
Yeah, I don't care about hurting other people's feelings.
Yeah,
I care. I care about hurting your feelings, but I have to be real with myself.
But I'd rather
I'm gonna hurt your feelings, not really liking you.
Yeah, like I'd rather you tell me and hurt my feelings than sit here and fake the funk with me, because then that ain't gonna do nothing but piss me off more. Because you should just tell me you didn't want. You
didn't really like me, yeah.
It would have hurt my feelings. Because
you playing games with me now.
I would respect you because you just told me what's real instead of faking the funk and being around, and then when we get in an argument,
I like your ass anyway. What the fuck? Why am I asked to know? What the fuck? Yeah.
Right. So I don't see nothing wrong with that. Whoever sees the problem with that, they probably doing that same shit, that weird ass
people
shit.
Always
Y'all
hate
weird as fuck if you doing that.
People always hate that I love partnerships. They be like, I feel like you just need to stay with yourself. And I say, listen, I feel like my journey is to eventually be with someone. Yeah. That don't mean I have to be with somebody tomorrow or the next day, but I just feel like that's my journey. My journey is love. I love love. I literally have Venus tatted on me. Venus is the love planet and it's also ruled by Libra. Venus is Libra. Venus is ruled by Libra. That's a love planet. It's love, beauty, all that. Like it's a summer, all that. I love love. That's why I got Venus tatted. And Venus is also about being pretty and all that, like being a life of the party, sociable, charmer. That's me in a nutshell. Like I feel like that's who I am in a nutshell. So I like that, and that's my journey. And if that's not your journey, and I said this in my last video because I had to clock y'all because y'all really used to. I bet fell out with somebody because he was like, "Oh, that's why you need to be by yourself." I said, that's the problem because you all up in my business. You should be in your business and worry about what you doing and how you doing and how you loving. If you don't want to be with nobody, don't be with nobody. Why you worry about me? Why you over here worry about me and where my breath smell?
For real though.
Like, I'm trying to figure this out.
For real.
And why you not worried about you? Imagine me saying, why you never in a relationship? Why you always alone? That shit sound crazy. That shit sounds so crazy to me. Me worried about what the next person do and how they do it.
That's how they do that.
Like, they be so worried about it, and then they automatically assume because the situation didn't work out, oh, they hurt you or you hurt. I'm not hurt.
Some people don't know how to be alone.
Like, and I feel like that's what they be trying to say about me, but it's not. I'm always alone. I've been alone since I was a kid. I was the last kid. I was the last child in the house. And it's not saying that I didn't get attention from my parents. I come from a 2-family home. Yeah. I was with my dad, my mom. My dad was like my best friend. I was with my dad and stuff like that. I was with my mom. I was either parent. I had cousins around me. I have siblings. I have older siblings. I was the last kid in the house though. So I did everything by myself automatically. Like I taught myself how to walk. I'm a very independent person. I did everything on my own. So it's like, okay, I'm a very independent person. I'm independent. I want somebody. I could want somebody, but then I still want myself. So I feel like they automatically feel like you lose your own sense of identity because you want a partnership. That is not the fucking case.
It's not.
Like, just because I want a partnership does not mean I lose my sense of identity. I don't have to have someone. I want someone. I don't need someone. I do everything by myself. I pay my bills. I go to work. I make food for me and my kid. Like I should. What the fuck is the problem if I long and crave love? And I love myself still. That doesn't make me not That doesn't mean I don't love myself because I want love. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I'm just still trying to figure out what's wrong with these folks and why they be worried about me. Stop worried about me. I'm gonna talk shit every time I make a video about love. I'm gonna talk shit about that. I swear they gonna hate me. They gonna hate me. But yeah, I just want to see your point of view on it. Your opinion. Yeah. She said they stupid. Oh wait. But my next one was, can you still have your own identity in a relationship? That was my next one. That's the crazy part. And also, can you have your own sense of identity being in a relationship? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, people feel like you don't even, like, once you get in a relationship, you lose your sense of identity. No. If you knew better, once you get in a relationship, you should still keep your sense of identity.
You have to.
Don't get so clogged up.
Once you lose yourself in a relationship, it's like you're gonna go for anything. You can't just go for anything. You gotta still stand on 10 toes. You still gotta stand up. You feel me?
Once you lose, be weak in the knees. Once you lose your own sense of identity, this is you. This is you. Like, you're done. Like, that's literally you. Like, keep your sense of identity. And from what I heard, the way a person meets you is the way they want you to stay. Yeah. So if you was a nurse and you was grinding and you was hustling and you was trying to reach your goals, stay like that. Stay a grinder, stay a hustler, stay stuck on your shit.
Don't change like, because you're in a relationship. A relationship is supposed to help you grow. It's not supposed to change you. It's supposed to help you grow. Yeah. You can still be the same person before you got in a relationship, when you got in a relationship. And if so, after that relationship, you don't have to change for no relationship. I don't want to change my partner. I want to help my partner grow with me. You feel me? And help my partner grow individually too. You feel me? So it's like, I'm not here to change nobody. Only God can do that. Only we ain't no goddamn what the things is that come out the glass? What? We ain't no genies and shit. We not out here trying to change. I'm dead. You feel me? We out here. Bro, I say this shit to all my friends. I'm like, you are not God. Well, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, who are you? Like, change me. Who are you? You cannot change me. I cannot change you. The only thing we can do is help each other grow. That is it. Help. Not me making you, not me doing, you know what I'm saying? Help each other grow. Work together. That's the only way this shit gonna work. I can't sit here and try to change you. The fuck? You peeing in the bed? I can help you stop peeing in the bed, but I can't make you stop peeing in the bed. Right? There's some grown people up here still peeing in the bed, though. But still, like, I can't make you stop peeing in the bed. I can help you, though. I can show you the tools to stop peeing in the bed.
Right. And that's support and that's love. Nah, I fuck with that. Yeah. So, like, this goes to the next one. Can relationships be healing? What you mean? Can relationships heal you? Like, the person, for instance, like you said, or like how that one person said, oh, like, you make me feel heard. You make me feel seen. Yeah. Like, it heals certain part of you. And I think that's why people don't understand. Like, I like partnerships because you learn from partnerships, you learn from yourself, and it's also healing. It's healing to know that someone cares about you, someone loves you, somebody appreciates you. They like if you see that in yourself, it's even better when someone else sees it.
She has like it has helped me heal in different aspects. Like I said, I'm an overthinker. Yeah. But like with her, I don't have to overthink it.
Yeah, because she's giving you what you need.
I always had to overthink in situation. It's like, damn, why I always gotta overthink? Like why I always have a sense of worry, like they're doing something. Like, I have a sense of worry, like something's not right. With her, it's like I have nothing to worry about. Mm-hmm. Like everything is presented to me without me even asking. Everything is told to me. Every situation, every sticky situation that she's in, whatever the case may be, she comes to me. I don't have to pray it out of her. I don't have to, you know.
I love that. Yes.
Wonder about that. Yeah. People always leave me wondering, and it's like that makes me overthink. But it's like I have not overthought anything.
That's good.
So that's what she healed my overthinking. Because I'm a heavy overthinker. I
know you overthink a lot. Yeah.
So it's like I've been sleeping real good lately. I ain't gonna count.
So yeah, I think like I already kind of touched on that. I definitely think relationships are healing. I love partnerships for that. Like, for that very reasons, because we're always working on something. And I just look for partnerships like that. Like, I'm not looking for somebody to heal me, but I just look for the positive things that could come out of it. I want a person to see something in me that I possibly haven't noticed about myself. Because I'm a type of person, I notice stuff on people that people be like, I never heard that before. I never heard you say that. Like, nobody ever said that about me before. I'm that kind of person because, like, I'm a genuine person. So if I see something I like, I'm not a person that's superficial. Like, I may look like, okay, whatever. But, like, when I meet a person I like them, I start noticing shit about them that I like with them. I'm like, ooh, like, you gotta, like, I just like the way your head is. Like, I like the way you think. Like, when you said this and you said that, like, that really, like, made me think, like, that's great. Like, I'm that kind of person. Like, I really pay attention to that type of stuff. So, and I be wanting a person to be like that with me. Like, don't pay attention to, oh, your hair is nice, your nails nice. I know it is. Duh, I did it. Duh. Yeah. Like, tell me what you see in me.
Yeah.
Like, people in me. So like,
focus on the outside. It's
yeah.
The inside that matters.
Yeah, tell me what you see in me. Like, what did I do great today? Tell me what I did great today. Yeah. Like, I'm going to tell you what you did great today, or what I feel like you did good, or where I feel like maybe you fell a little short there, but it's okay. Like, I get it. Tomorrow will be a better day. Like, you got this. Like, or tomorrow we're going to have a better day about this. I like shit like that. Like, I like positive reinsurance. Yeah. Like, I'm really that kind of person. People really be thinking I'm treacherous. I swear to God, I'm a great partner. Like, I'm swear, we just have to get there. And if we can't get there, then you just, baby, listen, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you just gonna get whatever you get, whatever I hand you. Oh, I'm gonna give you the slops. I don't know what to tell you. Like, but I'm really a great partner, like, for real. Like, it just has, like I said, it just takes the right person to really actually bring that shit out of a person. And it just be really hard because I don't meet people who bring that shit out of me. And I really be so disappointed when people bring out the nasty in me. Like, I gotta talk shit. I gotta be mean. I gotta curse you out. Like, why do I have to curse you out? Like, I don't want to curse you out. You think I feel good about cursing you out? You think, like, I'm over here jumping in the air? You think I'm, like, curse you out today? Like, yay. No, like, that shit is disheartening to me. I don't want to ever have to talk to a person how I wouldn't want to be talked to. Right. Like, what the hell? That's why, like, sometimes I be having to check myself and go back, like, yo, I apologize. It's not even for you. It's really for me. Because, like, for real, like, why did I do that? Like, I showed my ass. I shouldn't never did that. And I shouldn't have even allowed you to get the best of me. Yeah. Like, that's just really how I feel. But sometimes I think you needed that shit. And I needed that shit off my chest, too. Because you gonna make me act like Ike. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't promote DV. I know that. But, yeah, for real, like, it really be pissing me off. Like, sometimes you gotta let it out. My therapist told me that shit. One day I was telling her about my ex-girlfriend. I told her, like, I wanted to curse her out. She's talking about, why didn't you? I said, because I didn't want to be that person. She said, if you needed to get that shit off your chest, get that shit off your chest.
Yeah, sometimes
she said, you'll be okay. That's how you felt. I was like,
period.
I was like, okay.
She might be honest. I might need to talk to her.
My therapist is a great woman. Alexa, I haven't seen her in a while, but she's a great woman. She's a Virgo. Yeah. She's a great woman. I love her. Like, she helped me so much within the few months I was in therapy. Like, she's a great woman. Every time I tell people about my experience in therapy, they be like, who the fuck was your therapist? I need to see her. Oh, she was great. I think I'm going to get back into it this winter again. I took a break because I felt like I didn't need her. I need to grow on my own and see how things go. And I think it's time for me to clock back in. Yeah, because my crazy's coming out. No, I'm just kidding. Because people think I'm crazy because I'm in therapy. No, bitch. I want to be better. That's it. Like, better than who I was.
I was in therapy too.
My therapist was great. Oh my gosh, I love her.
My therapist was really good too. The conversations we had. She was trying to help me with the whole apartment situation. Like, she really tapped into my life.
Yeah.
In a different type of way. And I was like, yeah.
I didn't see that. Therapy is great. Yeah, it's great. Oh my God, I'm glad you did that. Therapy is so good. I tell people that all the time. People always say it don't work. If it didn't work,
like it's like what it is on TV.
No, it's really just like talking to somebody that is not gonna really spill your business. If they're gonna spill your business, they probably gonna talk about you to their family. But they talking about so many people. Why the fuck they're not worried about you? Yeah. Like, versus like your friends, and they gonna talk shit about you. Like, you know, like they gonna talk shit about your situation. Oh, they stupid or a therapist. She ain't gonna do that. If she is, she talking to her family. They never gonna get back to you.
And then it's crazy. Like she'll out of the blue, she'll check up on me type of thing.
Oh, I love that.
You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. I need to talk
therapist
to her.
Is a vibe.
Talk to her in a while.
Yeah, I need to do that too. I gotta change my number and everything, and I need to get my therapist my new number. She probably be like, I hope that girl okay.
Right.
Like, yeah. She probably crashed out somewhere. When I talk to her next time, I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna do that time. I rebuke that. That's the devil. That's the devil. That's the devil. See, the devil always trying to
creep out.
Right. Well, Okay, so dating yourself versus dating.
Shit, dating myself. Dating myself.
Yeah, dating yourself or versus dating. So, like, how is it dating? Do you prefer dating yourself or being with a person? And then my next question is going to be, like, how is it?
So, for example, would I rather date myself or date the person that I'm with?
Yeah, or be in a relationship.
I feel like the person that I'm with right now is myself.
Oh, that's deep. Okay, then clock it.
Like I see, like the conversations we having and the stuff we got so much common with, and like between just the laughs and the cries and stuff like that, the pain, all that, I feel like it's me.
Right. Like it's in her. Like y'all connect. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, but it's just it's scary, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, like we are too much alike, all the way down to the name.
Yeah.
Like, that's a little scary.
Yes.
So it's like I feel like I am dating myself.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, but that's what. Let me answer your question.
Yeah.
That's what I look for when I'm getting in a relationship.
You look for yourself. That's great, because some people don't look for themselves.
Yeah,
if you don't look for yourself, I feel like you're a shitty person. No shade.
I have to be dating myself.
Yeah.
So that's what I see in her. I see myself. So
I guess in a way I'm looking for myself. Kind of not though, because I kind of scare myself. Like I'd be scared too. How intense I am and how I don't play. Yeah. I would be scared too.
You cut throat.
You cut throat. I don't play when it comes to me. I don't play about me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So
ain't nothing wrong with that. Some people can't handle that. Somebody in this world can handle it.
Cause I don't play about me. I be having to tell people that you may think I'm silly and I'm goofy, but I do not play about me. Do not hurt my feelings. I promise you.
That's why I said I will crash out because I do not play about my feelings. Okay, I do not give a fuck.
Yeah,
like, this time I might not have crashed out last time. Time for that. Should have crashed out that first time, but I didn't. But this time, it's just a fair warning. I am not playing. Then after, like, we ain't gonna speed that in the universe. But yeah. Just know, it ain't gonna be pretty.
So I prefer to be in a partnership. Y'all know that. That's not even a question. But the difference is with dating myself. I'm not really dating myself now. I guess I'm dating myself because like I don't really have like a real true partner that I'm with right now. Like I'm just kind of like vibing, and I pay for my nails, I pay for my hair, and I feel like that's dating myself. If I gotta pay for my nails and my hair, I'm dating myself. Ain't nobody paying for this stuff. Like I'm doing everything by myself, so like I'm dating myself right now. Like I do things to make myself happy and stuff like that versus somebody doing things to me that makes me happy. I don't have anybody that's like that. Oh, believe it or not, I do like guys who spend money on me.
Yeah, you said that.
Like I really love that.
Said that
like I really love that. Like that's just like a
it gives you that.
It just gives you that like okay, like because the nigga don't play about his money. No. Niggas don't play about their money. So if you start spending money on me, I'm like, I like you. But it's a difference because some men just spend money on girls anyways.
Just to say like, here, shut up.
Yeah. So I like guys who spend money on me, but it's not like a bribe thing because I feel like I have everything or I have most of everything. Like, and I think that's why I don't be impressed because I never wanted for nothing growing up.
Me, I can get myself.
Yeah, like I never wanted for nothing for myself, and I don't have everything, but I feel like I have everything in my life because I don't have everything, but I feel like I have everything in my life. I'm content with my life. So if I can do this, I can do that, and I can make that happen. I mean, I'll be able to make it happen tomorrow. I can still make it happen. Then I have everything. So it's just like I'm good.
Right.
God gave me everything. I'm not worried about shit. You know what I'm saying? As long as my bills fed, I got a roof over my head, and I got food in my cabin, I can feed my kid. I have everything.
Right.
That's just how I feel. So when I spend some money, I'm like, yes, I can put my money in my pocket. That's how I be. I be happy. I be so happy. Feeling, it's a great feeling. I love when a nigga say, "Here, I'll pay for your nails. Here, I'll pay for your hair. Here, I'll pay for your lashes.
I got this.
Here, I just bought this shirt for you. I think you'll like these pants.
Right.
I know you said you wanted those slides. I just bought you some new Birkins.
Damn.
You would want me some new Birkins? Some Birkenstocks? That's great.
I thought you were talking about
Birkin bag, baby. I don't even have a Birkin bag. I can't pay for a Birkin bag. If he buy me a Birkin, he don't listen to right ass mine because I need a house. He needs to buy me a house. If you gonna buy me a Birkin, buy me a house until I get a Birkin bank account. Buy me a house.
That's true.
Buy me a house. I live in an apartment. Buy me a house. That money you just spent on the Birkin could have got me a house, a mortgage.
Because I'm hungry.
How to approach someone. How you bag people. I'm gonna have to switch cameras soon too.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to switch cameras soon. Once it's done, I'm gonna have to switch cameras. But yeah.
How do I let me tell you my riz.
Not the rig.
Basically, let me tell you how I start off the conversation. I'm giving y'all free sauce, so y'all better take notes.
Don't give them too much. It gotta be brief because we talk too much.
I'm gonna give them a little
razzle,
a little demo.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, it's really just being yourself. Like, some people know how to say the right things, but it's not always about saying the right things. It's not always about saying what he or she wants to hear. It's a most of you being supportive. I feel like that's how I got in my situation, just being supportive and being there for that person and actually genuinely caring. That's where the riz come from. When you show that you actually care, you be about what you say you're gonna do. You say you gonna get a girl some flowers.
Send them flowers. Yeah. Don't because she really know you stand on business.
Don't talk her or him to death. I hate a talker. You say you're gonna do something. You don't even say that shit. Don't even say yourself before you actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't count your what the shit? Don't count your ducks before they hatch.
Yeah.
You feel me? Just do it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like you can, I guess, get a person.
Stand on business.
Yeah. Basically. Standing on business. You know what I'm saying? And keep standing on business. Don't just stand on business a couple of times and thinking like, oh, I'm in there. Nah. And then you get in there and then you don't
know what to do. Yeah.
It ain't hard to get somebody. Trust me. It's not hard. The hardest part is keeping that person. And when I say keep, not physically keeping a person, but mentally, emotionally, sexually, physically, all that. It's hard to keep the person. Yeah. Because you might get that person physically, but mentally they could be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Sexually, they're somewhere else. So that's how I feel.
Yeah, because I'm a hard cookie to crack.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm a hard cookie to crack. So it's like, I'll talk to you, but then I might not like you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah.
You got to be able to keep me intrigued. Like, people be like, what I got to do? What I got to do? I don't know. Surprise me.
Hello.
Stand out.
Tell you what you need to
stand do. Out. You got to stand out.
You got to figure that shit out yourself.
Yeah.
It feel like once we get in that conversation, like, we're getting to know each other, that's when you start to figure out, how can you get me? And then that's how you figure out, once you get me, you start figuring out how can you keep me.
Right.
You feel me? You find out different ways. Once I started figuring out different ways to keep you and shit like that, that's when you got me.
Yeah.
Because, let's be real, I used to be the type, I fall out of interest real quick. I'm still that type.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
I get bored quick. So it's like, once you start boring me, it's raps. I ain't even gonna try no more.
Don't even try no more.
Fuck it. Like, I'm gonna have you thinking that you need to start trying, and it's like it's too late. You already bored me to death now.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say way too. Like, I definitely feel like that. I feel like I'm a charmer, so it's like if. First of all, I don't really like anybody. I'm not really impressed by nobody. So if I'm actually going after you and really intrigued on who you are, it took me a minute to even get there. Yeah. I didn't just wake up and say, I want that. Yeah. Like, I literally thought about it. I watched you. Like, I watched your social media. I watched how you walked. If I see you in real life, I'm paying attention to you. I'm watching the stuff that you do. Like, I really thought about this before I said I wanted to say something to you. Like, I don't just do shit off the heart. So if I'm approaching you, I probably already did my homework about you. Honestly. Like, honestly. Like, I probably 9 times out of 10 did my homework about you, and since I know I did my homework about you, I fake stalk people. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, not like stalker, like, oh, like I'm finna be at your door and stuff, but I will I will read you. Like, yeah, I will read you, like, just to see what you about before I decide. You gotta know what you getting yourself into.
I actually be like, hey, how you know what I'm saying? I'll scroll a little bit, see what you be on.
Yeah, because then I might not want to talk to you about the way you stand on social media. Yeah, yeah.
Like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Because people be thinking because they cute or they bad as shit or they got this, that, and the third that, I'm automatically want you. Let's be real. My girlfriend, she pretty. But that's not the reason why I'm with her. That's just a little cherry on top.
Yeah, you gotta be attracted to the person.
She come with a whole different shit.
Right.
It was the looks. Not saying she could be ugly, you feel me? But she could not look what she looked like, and I was still, you know what I'm saying? It's not always about the list. It's about what you come with.
Right.
You could be the baddest motherfucker on here, but then you come with so much shit. It's like, I don't want you.
Yeah.
You come with too much. Like,
you got too much baggage. I don't like that.
I don't need that.
I don't need that.
You know
yeah.
So it's like, wait, well, the situation I'm in, like, she's pretty as hell, but that's not why I'm with her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People just go out the looks and then wonder why they in a shitty situation. You just went after what the fuck the motherfucker look like. You ain't really with the person because of who they are.
Yep.
You just
you ain't even get to know them.
Right. So,
and that's the key to approach a person. Really trying to get to someone. Talk about yourself less. Talk about yourself less, and let them talk about themselves more.
Right.
I know it's so hard because we like to talk about ourselves. If you're that kind of person, because me, I do like to talk about myself and who I am. I promise you. But a lot of times, if a guy is trying to bag me and stuff, I take the back seat. Like, I take the back seat almost always. Like, I always sit back and just listen to how they talk. Yeah. One, because if you wanna, I take the back seat because if a guy's trying to approach me and they're trying to bag me, I take the back seat and talk less. One, because I want to know what you're about. I want to know if you want some bullshit. So if you're talking more, if you're a liar, you're gonna reveal your lies. If you're talking so much, that's one. And then two, it's like I get to know things about you. Like, you're like, if you're just talking, I get to listen. I get to pay attention to everything.
You tell me about yourself, and I don't even.
Yeah, like I'm paying attention to everything. Yeah. So if you talking, I'm asking good questions to keep you talking and to keep you feeling comfortable. Eventually, if you are playing games and lying and stuff like that, I'm gonna find out quick, and that's gonna tell me, okay, I need to get out of here. Like, you know what I mean? And vice versa. When I am approaching someone, it's the same tacticals. I say my stuff, make you feel comfortable, make you feel safe, and I let you talk. I let you talk about yourself because you're gonna feel like, okay, they're listening to me, they're paying attention to me, they care, like, and you're in there, like, literally, like, you're in there. But like, that's just how I am. Like, me, like, I be like a little introverted when a person likes me. Like,
I have a good conversation. You can't keep no conversation going with me, baby. Whew. It's gonna be hard for you.
So where do you think young people should meet people? Do you think dating apps, social media is a good way, or just real life?
Social media is not bad. I feel like now people are just meeting people on social media. It don't be real life no more.
Yeah.
It really don't be real life no more.
It don't.
And it's just like, that's kind of reality because social media is just so big. Like, you're gonna hear about,
it's its own world.
Yeah, like you're gonna meet that person in person, but eventually social media is what's gonna start that shit.
Yeah.
Sure. So that's how I feel. Social media. I'm not saying, oh my God, that's the way, but it's just the way right now.
I always have met my friends through social media most of the times. Yeah. I knew like somebody who knew them in real life or something, then I met them, or I just met them off of social media. Dating app, only been on one dating app ever. And we made friends off of that. Yeah. Ah! We did make friends off of that, literally. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, dating apps is not my thing and never been my thing. I like to meet person. I like to meet a person over social media in real life. I know. We met off a dating app, guys.
That shit is so
and now we're friends.
When I got
actually met good friends off of there.
When I got on there, that's when I knew something ain't right. Because I would have never thought. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't never been on dating app either.
What? I didn't feel right. I said,
this is cool.
No. I'll let that go.
I let that shit go too. I was like, bruh, this is not it.
No.
And that was the last dating app I've ever been on.
Huh?
Last dating app I've ever been on. First and last. Like, I stick with my social media.
You know, people be on like Facebook, Meet, whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't have Facebook, so I don't be on Facebook.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I have Facebook, I just don't be on it, so I don't have it.
I forgot what that shit called, but people be on that shit. Somebody at my job tried to tell me about that shit. I'm like, ain't that for like old people?
Child. I only get on Facebook if I gotta stalk a nigga.
I only be on there really for her, for real.
To see what's going on.
I really deactivate this shit today, and I really don't.
I only get on there if I'm wanting to know stuff about you. But yeah, that's always happening. But yeah, 2 hard things about relationships. I think we kind of touched on that though, right? Yeah. Communication and keeping them. Yeah. So 3 important things in a relationship. For example, money, communication, affection, or like what? What's 3 important things for you in a relationship?
Connection. Connection is important. Like I said, communication.
Excuse me, I burped.
And what's the third thing? Excitement.
Yes, I do like that.
Gotta keep the excitement. Gotta keep me wondering.
Yes, keep me on my toes. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I like intensity. Yeah, I want to be walking like this, but not too much. Not too much, because they everybody take everything too overboard. Yeah. Like act a little crazy over me, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't act like a maniac. I said a little. I said a little bit. Don't act like a maniac. Because once you get to act like a maniac, I mean, I got to go.
You can't stop it then.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Be a little crazy.
Be a little crazy. Be a little bit dominant and strong about me.
Have your marbles in that bowl. When you put them in that bowl. Have them rolling everywhere, okay? Shit.
Sometimes my shit be rolling everywhere.
Yeah. You be looking for the slippers to be lost.
I don't think my marbles ever really roll everywhere. I'm very always here. I would just act like a little crazy.
You lose by 1 or 2 of them.
When? You talking about Sunday? That was all a gimmick.
I'm not talking about that.
I was gonna say, baby, that was a gimmick.
I know that was a gimmick.
I was gonna say.
You know I know that was
a gimmick. So what are you talking about? When did I lose my marbles? When? What example? You gotta get some details about it, but just like when, like what's the example? Exactly. Just talking shit just because you could. Clock it.
No, it is.
What if you can't think of it like this?
I can't. Then, I'm just trying to figure out how can I give an example without giving away the example.
What is it? Oh my god, I want to know so bad. Shit. I want to know.
You know.
What is it? With who? With what? With where? Stop. With where? What? Oh, that crazy girl. Yeah. Oh no. So that's pretty much it. But what is something before we leave? I always have to leave off with some advice when it comes to dating. I need advice for myself too. Maybe should I do my advice for should you give me advice first, or should we give them advice first before we wrap this whole up? I feel like my advice is going to take the longest.
Okay, let me give you advice.
I'm like my problem child.
I mean, what should I be giving you advice?
Like love. I mean, I guess you give me advice on like love or like my current situation.
Yeah.
My head hurt really bad from this situation. I don't even know.
I know, but what I'm gonna tell you
where I stand in that situation anymore.
What I'm gonna tell you.
No, when we get off camera, if we go get some food, I gotta update this tea because you're gonna be like,
yeah,
it's not horrible.
But let me tell y'all. I feel like this is not the advice. This is me like kind of hyping myself up right now. I feel like with me.
Go ahead, you can keep talking.
I feel like with me, this camera made me look good. You should have used this.
We used both.
Yeah, but that other one ain't made me look good. I don't know.
I think it was just darker.
I feel like before I got in a relationship, I feel like I was giving advice and I wasn't taking my own. and I felt like I become more wiser throughout my years. Even before this relationship, like, I became very wise to where, like, what I say, I've lived it and I own it. You feel me? I can sit here and have a hard conversation and say, like, I need to fix such and such and such. Like, I said that I needed to fix the assuming and the overthinking that I was doing. And I fixed that. I'm not perfect. I still kind of do it. But instead of me doing this shit out loud, I do it to myself and fix it within myself before it comes to problem.
That's
you
growth.
Know what I'm saying?
That's definitely growth.
So, my advice to you is with you, I feel like the situation now, I'm not saying the situation is the one, but I'm saying I feel like the situation is worth pursuing. Not pursuing as like, oh, this person you're gonna get a relationship with. But pursuing like, see where it goes. Don't shut out the situation so quickly just because shit is rocky right now.
I mean, it's just like I get afraid of like, okay, if we're vibing now, and then I actually decide to really like you, and then now we're so comfortable with some off the head. How? Don't know how.
Probably through the screen.
Yeah. But I think my problem is like getting too comfortable with us vibing.
Yeah.
So now I want to pursue it to the next level because now we done built this up, and then now you're still okay, you're comfortable with being here.
But
so I hate that. Though, so I just don't like to even put myself in situations like that.
But sometimes you gotta be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, a shitty ass coach told me that shit. He's shitty because of what he did to me. We ain't gonna speak on that.
Yeah, but it's like
somebody told me that sometimes you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Which I don't have a problem with.
And that's with life.
I don't have a problem with because I'm always transitioning. I moved all my whole life, so I'm always used to being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But when it comes
to with people though, not just
with people too though, like because I had to see. I'm the type of person I moved around a lot, so I had to meet new people all the time. So I had to always be uncomfortable. Like I never had to be in a space where I had to just be comfortable. So that's why I'm like always good with evolving and changing and just different shit. But when it comes to relationships, I'm very serious when it comes to love or just like. So it's like very hard for me to just let that down and just be okay with that because I feel like with me, when I deal with people, it's never just a balance. It's always just here or no. Like people are always like that with me and I don't understand why it's like that. So I don't want to get in the cadence of you being too comfortable and feeling like, no, I'm comfortable here. We never have to take it here. And I'm like, no, well, I'm ready to take it here. And you're like, no. So now I feel like, okay, like, then what the fuck are we doing this for if we never gonna take it there?
That's why I say you gotta
like, so that's why I don't even like to even put myself in situations like that.
So you don't you don't want to see where this will go? Like, not even see where it go, but just keep the vibe going?
Yes, like,
let this shit just
I'm just letting it be what it be. Like, type shit. So that's how I am right now. Like I'm just kind of letting it be what it be. I'm not even about to speak on nothing pertaining to us, make anything about us besides my podcast, making it all about him.
Like signs is a big thing, but at the same time, I don't put it all on the signs.
Yeah,
like I'm a Sagittarius, and people got a lot to say about Sagittarius. I don't know.
It's based off your birth chart. I tell everybody that. Yeah. Like I can teach you
like
about
my rising is a Virgo, and my
fallen, that's how we get along.
My fallen is I think a Leo.
I can see the Virgo in you. You definitely get like very earthy.
The Leo side of me is the bad side.
What, your descendant side?
Yeah.
Or your descendant sign is a Leo?
Yeah.
Ooh, what's your moon?
I think that shit was a fucking Pisces.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't like Pisces, but they say that Pisces moons are psychic. Like you're practically psychic. That's what they say. Yeah. You be knowing before.
Yeah.
Beforehand, like you know. That's what they say about Pisces moon.
Pisces.
Well, my coworker is a Pisces moon. We get like they said that like we were like damn near soulmate friends. So, and I don't even know that girl like that, but Pisces moon. Hey, I'm a Virgo moon, so that's probably why like that works. So, I'm a Virgo moon with a Libra Venus and a Scorpio Mars. So I'm crazy. I'm very intense. I'm a lover.
You got a lot of.
Most of my placements are at home though. So my Scorpio's ruled by two planets, Mars and Pluto. Pluto is kind of crazy, but Scorpio and Mars. Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Venus is ran by. Libra is ruled by Venus. My moon is not at home because it's in Virgo. Mercury is ruled Virgo is ruled by Mercury, which is the communicative planet. That's why I talk a lot. And it's also in like the third house, which is Gemini, and that's also ruled by Mercury. So that's why I automatically talk a lot. I have a lot to say. I process things quickly. I'm very clever. I'm on that shit.
I be like that too. I be like that too.
I have two
People
at-home
like,
placements.
You gotta come back quick. Yeah,
I have two at-home placements.
I didn't process everything that you said while you talking, and now I'm just ready to give you.
I got two at-home motherfucking placements. Yeah. I do not play.
Yeah.
And then my moon is in Virgo, and that's where I think that like little nonchalant. I don't give a fuck. I'm dismissive. Whatever. I thought about it already.
I had a best friend like that.
Like,
and he kind of made me. I'm not gonna say hate Virgos.
We come off like we don't have no feelings. What we do?
No.
We got a lot of feelings.
Y'all act like shit is never y'all fucking fault. You know, I ain't
really? I don't act like that though, because I apologize. I'm very accountable for the things that I do.
But it's the men Virgos. It's not the.
I don't like men Virgos either. I get into scuffles with them.
I don't mess with women Geminis, but men Virgos.
I like women Geminis. I like Gemini men too.
Two Geminis, they're out. I cannot. Like, bro. No.
They're the opposite of Sagittarius, so that's probably why you have a problem with them. You can really learn from a Gemini.
Bro, I can't learn shit from none of them.
Y'all learn from each other.
The way they did me.
I feel like that with Pisces. Because I'm not. Virgos and Pisces are opposite, and I feel the same way. I'm like, fuck
so like a Gemini would try to mess with my cousin type of thing. Mm-hmm. I'm planning a trip for us, and you want me to invite my cousin so you could fuck with my cousin?
They like that. They're very free.
I will fucking kill you.
Stop.
What is wrong
They're
with you?
very free.
I don't give. I'm free too.
They're so
free.
But you
gonna be not free anymore, fucking with me.
Okay, so here's the thing about Sagittarius and Gemini. Being that y'all opposites. Being that y'all free and y'all adventurous, but y'all serious about y'all shit. Geminis are so opposite for you that they really don't give a fuck and they're free. Y'all give a fuck, they don't give a fuck. That's what makes y'all opposite, but y'all can learn from each other. Like, I'm telling you, I promise you, if you learn from your opposite sign, that makes you a better person. I swear to God.
I learned a lot.
Like, it makes me
I learned what I don't need to be. Okay?
That too.
Geminis is weird because they're manipulative, they some liars.
Really sums up the video. I don't really have what advice do I have for you? My advice, stay focused. Don't be doing your shit when you get in your ways and you start feeling how you feeling. Think about what it is. And then also do not lose yourself being in love. And just stay focused
I did that before.
On with the shit. And if you don't like it, like I said, if you don't like it now, then you're not gonna like it tomorrow. So don't try to force yourself to, but definitely stand on it and really never forget why you're doing something. Like why you're in a relationship or why you're doing something. I think that's like my only advice. Like I don't really have nothing major because the bitch is single. So that's really it.
I know my girl gonna watch this.
That's good. I love that.
And I just want to tell her I love you. Okay?
Oh.
And I want all y'all beautiful people to know that your person is out there. Don't rush anything. Let it naturally come. You feel me? Don't force shit. If they ain't for you, they gonna show you off rip. Period. And whatever signs they showing you, take heed into that. Don't try to think, oh, it may change. No, it's not gonna change. Because it may change in that little second, but after a while, it's gonna show again. Why go through that hurt again when you could just nip it in the bud after that first hurt? You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I just want to say, baby, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. Oh, Martin, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to go to Arizona.